Right, and we are live. I think we are live. Not all of the lights are on. I'm just going to turn the other lights on. Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. As you can see, I'm not quite ready. There we go. All the lights are on. Right, welcome to part 2 of my full Hoplomachus campaign playthrough. Plans yesterday, I was obviously planning to play the entire campaign and failed to do that. So we're going to finish off this morning. As always, the contest is still running. If you didn't watch part 1 and you're just tuning into part 2, I'm running a contest. It's a giveaway to win a copy of this game. All of the details of that are in the description of this video. What else did I need to say? No, I didn't have a good night's sleep, so I'll get through today, and we'll see how we get on. The video is not sponsored. All of the videos this week are thanks to the support of my Patreon campaign. So if you enjoy the content that I create and you want to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/gamingrules. Giveaway and also raising money for charity as well. There is a link to a charity in the description of this video. I'm doing these videos not only to celebrate my birthday week and play lots of games that I really want to play, but also to help raise money for charity. So yeah, there's a link to the video, link to the charity in the description of this video. We are going to be continuing exactly from where we left off. I literally switched off the lights, left yesterday, and here we are. It's pretty much left as it was. We completed Act 2, and we are now moving on to Act 3. Now, Act 4, don't worry, Act 4 is a small act. Act 4 is where you go to Mount Vesuvius and you fight the Scion. If we get that far, we only have, if I press this button here, yeah, we only have 3 blessings left. It was an interesting day yesterday. We started off, first couple of battles were a bit slow. I mean, I was relearning the game as well. But then we had a spate of games where it was just like really easy. And I didn't lose any units. And it was just, you know, we had a load of them. That led me into a false sense of security. Because we then ended up at the start of Act 2, I think it was. And suddenly I got absolutely hammered. And I was losing units left, right and centre. And I was about to go into a very, very big fight when people in the chat was like, wait a minute, you can just spectate. And I was like, oh yeah, let's skip that one. So we've been doing all right as far as Scion influence goes, because we have managed to pick up Kraken Lance's prowess card, which reduces the number of, reduces the amount of Scion influence we get. So we've only got 1 Bane in the bag, which I think is not bad for the start of Act 3. Anyway, we're gonna play Act 3 because I'm playing Aprilis, which is the new hero that came out as a special additional extra. It means that I can actually start wherever I want to. So let's have a look at the map, because our third Primus is here. This is where our third Primus is, which is Stygiana. So we need to get here at the end of Act 3. So basically, I can start on any harbour, and I want to make sure that I end up here. So you can kind of trace back roughly. But if I start here, that'll be fine. I can go through a bit of a wander around here and end up here. If I start here, that'll be fine. If I start here, where you can't see, here, I'm not sure I'm going to get there in time. Maybe I will. 1... Where's the dotted line here? There isn't a dotted line here. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's not too bad. With a couple of spectates on the way. So we could, if we really wanted to, start here. But I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to start probably over here. Is there a port on the edge of the map? Don't think so. Well, I'm not seeing one. It's just the harbours, so it's just these. So there's only 4. There is another one all the way over here, but we don't want to start there. That's way too far away. So yeah, we're going to start. I think. Yeah, no, this world's not round, Mark. Unfortunately, this world is flat. So. Now, we've been here, we've fought some battles here, we've fought some battles here. This is the one with the trident in the middle of the board. This is the one with the beasts in the middle of the board. We've been here. I can't remember what this one was. Which was the purple one? Oh, this is the one where you're chained together. Yeah. Never fought here. I don't think I've ever been here. So I'm thinking let's start here. Let's start on this port here. That's where we're going to start. The question is, where do we go first? Do we go over to Atlanteans and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? You can't go back on yourself. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, that's a bit messy if I go there. So we could go up here, skip out that, do 3 sporting events, 1, 2, 3. But the problem is it's the bloodshed events, which is going to level up the character. Maybe we go the other way around. Maybe we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There you go. Right, we've got a way. So the plan is, roughly, go down here, wander all the way around here, do the tour of Lemosians. Tickets are available. Up here, back to here, back down to here, and then into here. So we're going to spend most of this act, that's our plan, in this particular area here. Okay. And yeah, we're going to have to spectate probably a couple of times before we crack on. So, Act 3. The changes for Act 3 are that every time we have combat, we are adding an extra unit to the end of the lineup, and the rival is going to deploy 2 units on its first turn. But I took a prowess card last time, which is a merry medley. And as long as my camp has units from at least 6 different regions, then all of my units ignore dazed, which means they can come in and they can act on the turn that they come in. So I have a rules question. This is my camp. What happens if I do have 6 different factions or regions units, and then I deploy one of them? Is it still in my camp? So if anybody knows how the merry medley works, now this is from Aprilis, so not everybody is going to have this, but that would be my first rules question. If anybody knows the answer to that, is do units that I have on the board in the combat still count towards merry medley? Thematically, I would assume that they do. Yes, your camp contains all of your chips. Yep, that's correct. But once I've started deploying them on the board, are they still in my camp? There you go. That's the question. Who knows the answer? Who knows? Right, let's crack on. And we are going to go to this sporting event here. And we are in... there we go. So I've never fought in this arena before. I don't know what the special rules are. And it's this one. Okay. Right, so peaks. The middle 2 hexes are the key hexes. These hexes collectively make up the peak. The peak hexes are the highest point in the arena. Each column of hexes moving outward from the peaks are at 1 level of elevation lower than the column before it. Okay, yep, got that. These are like steps up to the top, right? High ground. Units add an extra black die to their attack if they are at a higher elevation than their target. Right, okay. And all local units, which is the brown ones, so the Lemosians, they have movement 3. Wow. Irrespective of what's printed on their tile, they have movement 3. We also have a fairly complex series of priorities based on whether it's the Sea Strider, an archer unit, or others. We'll get to that when we get to it. Right, okay. So yeah, hi Mark, thank you very much. Yes, I am missing a 6th faction at the moment. And Mark is saying that even when deployed, they are still part of my camp. Excellent, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Darren, for joining in. Unavailable at retail. Is it? I don't know. I thought you could get this at retail, but I'm not sure. I am not sure. But yes, enter the contest. You might win a copy of it. If you are one of my Patreon supporters, as a thank you from me, you do get extra entries into the contest. But if you click on the link to the contest, you will find that you won't be able to answer all of the questions yet. I mean, you can have a guess, but you'll probably need to wait till the end of this video in order to be able to get all of the answers to the questions. So, we are ready to go. I've had my porridge. I haven't had my cup of tea yet. I may need one of those after Act 1. We'll see how we get on. But sporting event time. Let's see how many of the rules I remember from yesterday. I did go to bed with the rule book last night, and I think I read precisely 3 letters before falling asleep. So that was a good sign. Right, Dark Revenant. It's a King on the Hill scenario. The shadowy figure kept to the darkest corners of the room. My lord brings you an offer, it hissed. So your hero must be the first unit you deploy. It's fine. At any time during this combat, you may gain 1 Scion influence. And remember, any time I gain Scion influence, reduce the amount gained by 1. Awesome. So, at any time during this combat, for no cost, I can heal my hero for 2 hit points. You may do this multiple times. Wait a minute. I think we might have found a little bit of a broken combo. At any time during this combat, I can gain 1 Scion influence to heal my hero for 2 hit points. I may do this multiple times. Combined with, any time you gain Scion influence, reduce the amount gained by 1. Have we just found a potentially broken combo? Maybe. Now, this isn't a new one. This is a Kraken Lance. So yeah, I don't know if anybody just wants to Google this or look this up on BGG. We have Dark Revenant with Minimize the Risks, because that seems to me to be broken in my favour. Literally at any time during the combat, multiple times, I can heal my hero for 2 hit points. Maybe that's just how it is. It's not broken, just cheaper. Yeah, well, cheaper as in it doesn't cost me anything. It's like going into the shop and saying, can I buy that? How much is it? And they say 15 quid. And I go, but I've got this voucher for 15 quid off. And they say, okay, you can have it for free. But I keep the voucher. And I literally just keep going back into the shop and buying everything that they've got. That seems good. Scion influence will kill you in the last fight. No, I'm not going to gain Scion influence. I'm not going to gain any. That's the point. I don't gain any of it. So it literally is completely for free. No, it's not 2 Scion influence. It's 1. 1 Scion influence to heal your hero for 2 hit points. So yeah. Okay, right. So Lemosians, new type of faction. It's got Retaliate. It's Dimachirus. So yeah, not fought these before. But my objective is to recruit one of them, because then I will have all 6. And that will be awesome. So that's that. And then 3 other ones, plus 1 from the bag. Plus an extra 1 from the bag. Okay. Morning, Monica. Thank you for joining in. And yes, Darren, Spiral Galaxy are the people in the UK that have a stock of Chip Theory games. So if you are in the UK, then you can order it from Spiral Galaxy. Say hello to them if you do order it from them. They're very good. It was confirmed in the Discord that the combo works. Thank you, Sergio. Awesome. Right, so we need 1, 2, 3 plus the extra 1. 1, 2, 3 plus the extra 1. The bottom one is going to come with a tactic. None of the others do. So it's a melee tactic or an attacker tactic, which is adrenaline. And I can put my hero in, which has to be the first unit that I deploy, and up to 2 other units. Where's my horse gone? Horse is there. Got this tactic that I haven't used yet. So it's King of the Hill, which means I need to designate one of them as the Tribune. And that is the one which I don't want to kill, if I can help it. So which one's going to be the Tribune? Which one of these is going to be hardest to kill, or the one that I kind of want to avoid? It might be this Cataphract. Yeah, let's make the Cataphract the Tribune. There you go. Okay. Games Law for Retail, not Spiral Galaxy. Thank you, Graham. Yeah, so Spiral Galaxy are the ones that send them to me because they are the distributors and they are being... Yes, okay. But if you buy it, it's Games Law. Right, so head on over to the Games Law website and see if it's in stock. Right. Okay. We are ready to go. So, they deploy 2 units on the first turn of combat because we are in Act 2. Let's get the preset on. So, Dimicarius comes in here, and then Bustosaurus comes in here, and then they're going to use Adrenaline. So, Adrenaline is going to be used on the slowest ally. Well, that's actually got movement 3 because of this particular arena rules. So Bustosaurus has got Adrenaline, which means they're both moving 3. Yeah. Right, but neither of them have got Tactician. Or, sorry, Tactical. And neither of them have got First Strike. So that's it. And then it's my go. And I have to deploy my hero. So I will. But my hero does have Tactician. So I can move on the first turn. So I will move to here. And I'm not going to use my prepared tactic. So, no, I don't have 3 move. I have 1 move. I am pretty slow. Unless I've got Rocinantus in combat. And then suddenly I've got 3 movement. Wasn't there something else that I took last time? No, maybe there wasn't. Right, that's it. Okay, over to my rival. My rival deploys the archer here. And no more tactics. And then these 2 move. So in an order of my choice. But their movement is... So neither of them are the Sea Striders. Neither of these 2 are archers. So basically they're going for the flag holder. There's no high flag holder. The highest hex in range of opponent. Now, this is the wording that I now understand. And I do feel a bit of an idiot yesterday because I now understand. It doesn't mean the highest hex that is in range of an opponent. It means the highest hex which would put it in range, which would put an opponent in range of it. That's how to read that. That's what that means. So yeah, basically they're both moving 3. And it's going to try to move to the highest hex in range of opponent. Well, that's got 3 movement, but only a range of 1. So if it did move to here, it wouldn't be able to attack me. That's the same, movement 3, range of 1. So, nope. Which means they're going for the strongest opponent. Again, they can't get me. So they're going to now try to move as much as they can. So basically, I think what's going to happen is that's going to go 1, 2, 3, and that's going to go 1, 2, 3. I think that's how that works. But they can't attack because they've already got range 1. The archer can attack because it's got first strike, but it's only got range 2. Okay, my go. Who are we going to deploy? Ghostbusters. So, I've not been deploying Rocinantus for ages because I do like the 2 range, and I think I'm going to keep the 2 range because these 2 have got Retaliate. So actually, I want something with range 3 and just keep it at the back and just keep throwing things in. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to deploy the Harpoonsman, and we're going to deploy the Harpoonsman here at the back. Now, the Harpoonsman does have first strike, so it can attack on the turn it comes into play. I could move, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to stay here and pop these off while I can, because they've got retaliate. And I mean, do I move to here? Maybe, because the problem is they're going to get extra dice on me, and yeah, I think that's what I need to do. I'm just going to stay here because my hero, as you say, is invincible. Who are we going to go for? We're going to go for Hoplomachus. And my attack is a black and 2 green. It's pretty good. It's 3 damage. That's a good start. Good start to the morning. So 3 damage on Hoplomachus. 1, 2, 3. Retaliate doesn't work because I'm not in range of him. And then the Harpoonsman has got a green and a blue. So let's also have a go at Hoplomachus. There you go. Hoplomachus is dead. Ah, that's what I get for standing on top of the peak. Morning, Andrew. Thank you for popping in. The Maltese contingent are here. That's my go done. Right, so the Harpoonsman comes out here. Can't move. Can attack. Right, so Bustosaurus, it's trying to get to the highest hex, which is in range of opponent. No, so it's now trying to get to the strongest opponent, which is me. So it moves to here. That's that. That's nice and simple. Oh, it had adrenaline. Oh, no, that's fine. We did it right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we did it right. Okay. Morning, Florian. And yeah, that's that done. Then the archer has only got a movement of 1. It's not a local unit, so it is only 1. It's not going to be able to get to me, but it's going to move to here. And then Bustosaurus is going to attack me. I'm just going to try and get this arena done quickly because, yeah. So I take a damage, but at any time in the game, I am going to heal 2 hit points. There you go. And if you're just tuning in, I've got a weird combo that allows me to constantly heal my hero at any time I want for no cost, just because of a lucky coincidence between 2 particular cards. Right, my go. Do I want to deploy another unit? I mean, why not? Yeah, let's deploy Fury. And we'll deploy Fury. Oh no, we'll deploy Peltast, because Peltast has first strike. So we're going to deploy Peltast here. And then I'm not going to move any of these. I mean, I can't move my hero because of combat lock, but we're just going to do this. So my hero is a black and 2 blue. So I deal 2 damage to Bustosaurus. Because of the retaliate, I take 1 back, which I then heal. The Harpoonsman does 1 damage, and then Peltast does no damage. So the Bustosaurus is down to 1 health. Right, over to there you go. The Cataphract comes in, which is the Tribune. So who is it this week? Let's have it as... Who should we have the Cataphract as? Feel free to choose in the chat. Yes, the tribute is this one, and I was just trying to think of the name of a famous English person who this one can be. Let's have Sir Ian McKellen. Right, so this is Sir Ian McKellen. We don't want to kill him because the crowd will get very angry with me. Although, to be honest, it's fine, because what happens is I get reduced to 1 hit point, and then I just can constantly reuse this ability to heal up to full again. So it doesn't actually matter. Right. Cataphract does not have tactical or first strike, so it can't move or attack. These can. Did I forget to do the extra black? I think I forgot to do the extra black on Bustosaurus. Sorry. The Bustosaurus should have actually attacked me with an extra black dice. Yeah, it's fine. I just heal. So the archer moves to here. The harpoonsman moves to here. And then that's it. So Bustosaurus attacks me with 2 black and a blue. And he's hit me for 1 damage, which I then heal. Okay. And on my turn, that's it. I'm not going to move. I'm not going to do anything. Nope, because I can't move. But what I'm going to do is I'll do my attack first. Or maybe I want to move. Maybe I do want to move. No, yeah, it doesn't matter if these die, because it's a sporting event. So we'll move to there, and we'll move to there. And then we'll do my attack. So it's a black and 2 green on Bustosaurus. So Bustosaurus is dead. And then the harpoonsman can hit the archer. Green and a blue. Am I at a higher elevation? I am not. No. It's interesting that you imagine this is a peak going up in the middle. So I can understand everything higher does damage. But if you're here and you're attacking something over here, you get the elevation bonus. Even though you probably shouldn't be able to even see them. But that's all right. That's how it works. Right. So it's their go. And the archer is going to move to here. The harpoonsman is trying to move to the highest hex in range of opponent. It can't move to... Oh, it can. It can move to here. This is a higher hex. So yeah, so it can move to here. And the cataphract is moving to... It's just going to move to here. A harpoon from a higher elevation will hurt even over the peak. Yes. Yeah. No, we do need to do some scientific experiments to prove that, I think. So, the archer is going to go for strongest opponent, which is me. And it is on a higher elevation. So it's rolling. Okay, I take 2 damage. I heal by 2. The harpoonsman hits me. It is also on a higher elevation. So it's rolling this. So I take 3 damage and then I heal. It's a bit silly, this, isn't it? Shall we bother keep playing it out? I don't know whether we do need to bother keep playing this out, because this is all a little silly. But we'll play one more round and see what happens. I'm going to attack the archer. The archer is dead. Then the Peltast is going to attack the cataphract. So we've got a green and a yellow and a black. That's 2 damage. No retaliate. And then the harpoonsman, green and a blue, on the other harpoonsman. 1 damage. I tell you what, I'm just going to skip this to save time, because this particular combo, it doesn't matter if these get defeated, because it is a sporting event and I instantly heal. So there's almost no point in playing this particular sporting event. It's done. Yeah, we'll just skip it. So I get to recruit, and I'm going to recruit this one, which means my camp now has... Can I have this many people? 1. So this one doesn't count. That's why I put it over there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, and I have all 6, which means I have a merry medley. So that's going to be awesome. All of my things now have, they don't have dazed. Also, I could play this chance it. After a successful sport or bloodshed event, you can gain scion influence equal to the current act to recruit another rival unit or gain up to 3 tactics as an additional combat reward. Well, I already have 1 tactic, so that would gain me 2 tactics, but it would be... We're on Act 3, so that would be 3 minus 1. It would be 2 psionic influence. I think I'm not going to do it. Nope, I think I'm not going to do it. So that's it. That's that sporting event done. We're not going to have anything as lucky combo as that, I don't think. That was week 1. So now we go to the map, and we are going, where are we going? We're going down here. So this is a bloodshed event. So I need to be a little bit careful this time. It's on Mercury's wings. This event takes place in the arena of your choosing. The immortal emissary looked down on them with a mischievous smile. It's not often you get a favour from a god, he said, winking out of sight. I'm not sure. Anybody got any thoughts about which of these arenas actually suits me better? It is a bloodshed arena. I'm going to be fighting against one local unit, which is going to be the Bolas Hunter, which has got first strike and confidence, and 3 bag units. Yeah, I'm not sure which arena is actually going to be the best for me. Local units are still from the region that your encampment is in. So it's a different arena because we've basically gone somewhere else. So it's still a brown unit, but it's at a different arena. So I don't know. I mean, I quite liked this one where we were, not this one, the one where we were chained together. That seemed to work quite well for me, but I don't know if that was just because of the combination of things that I had. So I'm going to go for this one. We're going to go for the new Argonauts arena. And we have the weapon racks. And we're going to have the local unit. Oh, we need to put these in the bag. So the local unit is the Bolas Hunter. And then we are drawing out 3 more. If I use the special tactic prepared, it goes in the general supply so that you can get it back after spot. Oh, thank you. I wasn't sure about that. I was going to ask, but I didn't know. So this special tactic that I got, if I use it, it just goes back in the supply. I'm more tempted to use it, but I don't need to use it now. I don't need to use it because I'm immune from dazed. Right, so 3 more units. We need tactics on the top one, the second one, and the last one. So we need an archer tactic, which is bolster health. The second one, which is tactician, which you think is hamstring. And on the last one, which is the defender, which is stun. So lots of tactics in play this time. We need some health. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's a bloodshed event, so the objective is simple. I need to defeat all of my enemies. Right, and also, yeah, the opportunities. I've not been using them. Can't do that one. Can't do that one. And can't do that one. So we're okay. Yeah, also the special rule for Act 3, where the rival deploys 2 units on the first turn. Well, it's already deploying 2 units on the first turn. So no change there. Right, so the Bolas Hunter comes in, along with the Meteor Fighter, and then it's going to bolster health, which I believe is used on the weakest ally, which is this one. So this one gains an extra 2 health. And that's it. That's them done. So I'm going to bring into play, well, who are we going to bring into play? Because we can now, we're immune from dazed. So this is amazing. Hi Marco, thank you for joining in. Yeah, I mean this is It's weird, isn't it? Suddenly being able to move the turn you come into play could be amazing. Like I could get here. I think let's do this. Let's just go for this as much as we can. Do we have something with range 3? I do. The Harpoonsman. So we are going to bring into play. How many units can I bring into play this time? I can bring into play 3. So we're going to play the Harpoonsman here. And we're going to play my leader here. I think that's what we want to do. Although Cataphract is really nice, but I don't think we can get the Cataphract in. I don't think we can get the Furor in. So, okay. And because we're not dazed, I'm going to move this one. And, oh, I've only got one movement. Oh, I was thinking I could move to there. Okay, it's still okay. It's still good. So we're going to move that one, 1, and we're going to move that one, 1, and I can attack with both of these. So I'm going to attack with Aprilis first. I've got a black and 2 green on the Meteor Fighter, who has dodge. Oh, but I'm elite, and dodge doesn't work against elite units. God, I'm amazed how much I'm remembering from yesterday. What's that? That's 3 damage. If it weren't for that bolster health, I'd have been gone. Now, what are we going to do with the Harpoonsman? Are we going to try and take out the Meteor Fighter? I think we are. I think I'm going to try and take out the Meteor Fighter. So the Harpoonsman has got a blue and a green, but because it's got dodge, the green is reduced to a blue. So it's 2 blue, so we have 75% chance of success. Because the blue, I think, is a 50-50. Yeah. Done. Which means Meteor Fighter is dead, and immediately the next one comes in and goes there. Okay, right. So it's now their go. They want to try and deploy Hamstring or Tactic or Stun. They can't because they don't have any tactical in play and nothing is adjacent. So they can't do any tactics. So next, they are trying to go for... Do we have any local units? What are the local units for here? Purple. Okay, local units would have had Perfect Strike. So they are trying to go for the deadliest opponent, which is the one with the most dice, which is me. And this only moves 1. This can move 2. But this can't move to here until this moves. And you can't say, I'll move this one first, it can't move, then I'll move this one, and then, sorry, this one's already moved. You can't do that. You have to go back to do one. So I think what happens is that moves to there and that moves to there. I think that is how it all works. And then the attacker attacks me. So it has a black, a blue, and a yellow. Oh, I'm actually going to take some damage that I can't instantly heal. I take 1 damage. I don't have retaliate or anything like that. So that is that. Done. My turn. I am going to move Aprilis onto here, which means I've also got that weapon in addition to all of my other stuff, which is probably overkill. Now, let's just have a check at what confidence does. I think that's if there's more units. Yeah, while outnumbered, it's never going to be outnumbered. So now here, that's got retaliate, unless I kill it. If I kill it, it doesn't have retaliate. So do we take a risk and just put everything on that and hope that I kill it? Or do we weaken it with the Harpoonsman? I think I'm going to weaken it with the Harpoonsman. So Harpoonsman first on this attacker. Why didn't the Bolas Hunter attack? Oh, he's got range 2. Thank you, Graham. I completely missed that. Okay, I'll take another damage. Of course, it's a Bolas. Right, there you go. Did that. So anyway, my God, the Harpoonsman. Green and a blue on the attacker. 1 damage and no retaliate because it's at range. And then my attack is a black, 2 green, and the yellow. Yeah, I didn't need it. So the attacker's dead. That goes back, and the defender comes out. Right, so on their go. Well, I think we know what's happening here. I think that is going there, and that is going there. I've still got this yellow, haven't I? And now they're both attacking me. Yeah, they're both going for deadliest opponent. So the defender is attacking me, which is a black. 1 damage. And the Bolas Hunter is attacking me for another 2 damage. So I take 3 damage. Ouch. Where's my insta-healing gone? And then on my turn, sure, I'll move to the head just because I can. But I'm going to do... Well, I'll do my attack first, which has to be on the defender. I can't do anything about that. There's 2. And then the Harpoonsman is actually going to go for the Bolas Hunter. He doesn't like him. He stole his sweeteners from his cup of tea. 1 damage. Did I forget the hamstring? No, I don't think I did. But it will apply this turn. So on their turn, can they hamstring? No, because I'm elite. So they can't actually use either of these tactics because they're not adjacent to the Harpoonsman. So it's fine. They stay where they are. Bolas Hunter hits me. 1 damage. Defender hits me. 1 damage. I take 2 damage. I can feel a blessing coming on. Or maybe a spectate. My go. I think I might just stay where I am. I mean, it'd be nice to get these extra weapons. But... Oh, I mean, it can. Yeah, so I can move this to here. Sorry, no. No, I want to try and get this one. I'll just move this to here. No, I'll move this to here and this to here. And the next round, if there is another round, I can then move onto there. Yeah. Bjorny's asking me, can I add a unit? No, you can't. You can only ever have 2 in play at any time. And as soon as 1 goes, that's when you bring another one in. So we've moved. My attack. Oh, wait, except I now can't. Oh, no, I can attack this because I've got range. And he's not got taunt. So, yeah, we'll go for the defender. So it's a black, 2 green, and a yellow. 4 damage. Defender is dead. And then the Harpoonsman has got a green and a blue. 1 damage. It's got 1 left. Okay, its go. It doesn't need to move. It's going to attack me for a black and a yellow. Ow. Now, that is not the plan. That is 2 health. I only have 2 health left, which means I've unfortunately got to use another blessing. Oh, I was hoping to have avoided that and done the spectate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and then on my turn, I'm going to kill it. I'm totally going to kill it. Yeah, dead. Right. Okay, done. That arena is finished. So yeah, I think I was happy with this one. I used a blessing, but nobody died. So I've still got all 6 units. and I get a reward. So what do we want? When do we want it? Do we want health? Do we want leadership? Or do we want to improve another dice? My profane the gods is to either have 12 health, 12 leadership, or 4 black dice in attack. Well, the 12 health is only 3 away. So I'm going to take health. I go up to 10 health. I'm going to grab myself another health chip. Okay, there you go. That is that done. That was another week. And now let's look at the map. Do I need to improve my worst die? Why? I could have changed one of my units. No, I can't change one of my units because taking a unit... Oh, I could have done if I played Chance It, but taking another unit is not a reward. It's not one of the possible rewards from a bloodshed event. It's just health, leadership, or improving a die. And my long shot is actually... It uses my worst die, and my worst die is now green. So... yeah, if I was to have a yellow one, then my long shot actually gets worse. So, right. Let's get rid of that. We don't need that. Let's go back to the map. We're going here, which is an opportunity. So, do we want the opportunity? Yes, let's have the opportunity. So, we take one of these 2 cards, which is either the Brave Find Glory. Oh, hang on. The map's in the wrong place. Sorry about that. Here we go. There's the map. Reset 1. Right, so these are the 2 things that we've got. We've got the Brave Find Glory. Triple the health of the first rival unit deployed in a bloodshed event while in the new Argonaut region and then win it. Well, that's not going to happen. Or empty a faction stack for a region that is not local to one of your primacies. I mean, that's going to be tricky as well. Both of these are going to be very tricky to do. But I don't think we're going to be fighting anything again in the new Argonaut arena, because we've just done that and we're not going to go there. So I'm going to take Exterminate. Right. Or I could have spectated, but I'm not going to. So that's another week gone. Now let's look at the map. Presets in the right place. Presets in the right place. We're going to move to here, which is another bloodshed event. So we've got Worlds of Possibility. When accepted, for each opportunity card in your camp, I have 4, you may heal your hero for 1 hit point. Yeah, I'm at full. The way is open to us, no matter our path, the hero said, warming their hands at the campfire. All must defer to the power of our destiny. So, off we go. We have back to here. So we have another Lemosian unit. We have 2 bag units and then the extra one. Yes, it was known info, but I had to use the blessing to heal. So there wasn't anything I could have done. One, 2, 3. I say there wasn't anything I could have done. I could have spectated, but I didn't want to. Oh, we've got 2 Lemosians. So, tactics, first one and the last one. So we have melee, which is adrenaline, and the last one, which is tactician, which is hamstring. 1, 2, 3. If anybody, I've got a favour to ask. If somebody in the chat can pop round and make me a cup of tea, that'd be great. Milk, no sugar. And then if you can bring it up afterwards. Oh, and if you can give Loki belly rubs as well. And if you don't mind hoovering the hallway, that'd be great. Thank you very much. Okay, so no other special rules other than this. So just as a reminder, the Lemosians have movement 3. And because we're in Act 3, the rival deploys 2 units on the first turn. I absolutely love this game. I just need to mention this now again. It is so good. And all credit to the original Chip Theory Games team of Adam and Josh for designing the sort of overall structure of the Hoplomachus system, but also to everybody who worked on specifically Hoplomachus Victorum, including Logan. Logan's one of the great guys at Chip Theory Games. He was brought in just to help out a little bit, and he ended up doing a lot of work on this game, and it's really, really good. So, yes, and hello to Logan if you do end up watching this video. But yeah, what a fantastic job they have done with this game. Right, so we're off. Who's this guy? It's a woman. Dimicarius is deployed there, along with the Bolas Hunter, who we now know has range 2. Mark saying, do I get a prowess? What? Please note you already have an empty faction stack. I do have an empty faction stack, but it is an empty faction stack that it's got to be not local to one of my primacies. And it was local to one of my primacies. Now, that primus has since been defeated, but I think it means one of the primacies that was chosen in setup. I think that's what it means. But if somebody wants to tell me if it's been ruled that once the primus has gone, if that applies, otherwise that seems a little cheaty. The reason why it's worded like that is because you will naturally spend more time in the region where one of your primacies is located. So it's quite easy to deplete a faction stack from one of those 3. What this is telling you to do is you've actually got to spend more time in a region that you didn't want to go in, I think. Yeah, as Graham says, you can't really avoid emptying the stacks for your primacies. So, okay, I'm right. Excellent. Okay, so they've just deployed. Neither of them have got tactical. That has first strike, but there's nothing to attack. Is it going to play adrenaline? It is going to play adrenaline. Who's going to have +1 movement? It's going to be the slowest unit. They're both slow, so I'm actually going to put it on Dimicarius. So Dimicarius actually has 4 movement. Yeah, 4 movement. Wow. That's it. My go. Now, don't get carried away, Paul, because you don't have this permanent insta-healing anymore. But none of your units are dazed. So, I'm talking about myself in the third person. If I was to bring on my hero, this would move 4. It still wouldn't be able to attack me. And then I would be able to attack it. So I think I am going to bring on my hero. I mean, it doesn't actually matter because whichever one I bring in, I'm not going to attack with this turn. Okay, we're going to bring on my hero. But we're not going to move. We're not going to move. We're not going to attack. That's it. Okay, next. Veles is going to be deployed, who has deflect. I think I remember how deflect works. Then we're going to move these 2. Well, is it going to do hamstring? It can't. Right, so Dimicarius has got 3 movement because she's a mountaineer, because this is her home. She's local to this particular arena, and she's got adrenaline boost, so her movement is actually 4. Yeah, and she's trying to get to the highest hex, which puts her in range of an opponent. So she can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the highest hex, not within range of an opponent. But I think she's still trying to go to there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's put the other view on. There you go. Yeah, man, there you go. Right. Then the Bolas Hunter has got movement 3 and range 2. So 1, 2, 3. This can't move. But that's it. I think that's right. Can't attack me because it's only got range 1. Can't attack me because it's only got range 2. Then what I do on my turn is I'm going to bring into play probably my own Hoplomachus. It's got 4 health. It's got retaliate. Can move on the turn that it comes into play. Go here, hit this. Possibly. Is that what we want to bring in? Or the Cataphract. Cataphract could be nice. Or do we stay at range? I mean, this has got retaliate, so I'm going to be hitting that with this one. I do like range. I've always had a thing for range. So we're looking at possibly Fury, which attacks with a red, which is just a straight 1 damage. So they got 2 health. But we know from this that they always just go for the strongest opponent. So I think if I bring in Nick Fury, it's just a straight 1 damage. Oh, and he gets round retaliate because it's not actually an attack. Not sure. Not sure. I think I'm going to bring the Cataphract in. Right, and then it can move because I'm not dazed. And it can move 2. I'm going to stay there because I'm scared. Right. Next, I'm going to activate the Fury Aura. And I'm actually going to take 1 off. What are we going to take 1 off? We'll take 1 off Hoplomachus. Okay, attacks. Cataphract is going to attack the Bolas Hunter. Black and blue. One damage. Next, I'm going to attack Hoplomachus. Black and 2 green. 2 damage. Should have used the Fury on that. Not the Fury. Yeah, the Fury Aura on that. Never mind. Right, that is attacks done. Over to my rivals. My rivals deploy the War Seer, who can move but can't attack. And they're going to hamstring. So they're going to hamstring my Cataphract. And then what are they going to do? Well, Hoplomachus wants to move to the highest hex in range of opponent. Well, it's on the highest hex in range of an opponent. Yeah. I think this is where it wants to move to, and it's already there. So unfortunately, I may have mistimed this. I may have misjudged this a bit. In that it's going to attack this. The Bolas Hunter also highest hex in range of opponent. It is on the highest hex, which is in range of an opponent. This is not a local unit, so it can only move 2. It's only got a range of 1. So thankfully, that's not going to be able to get in. This can move and has got movement 3 and goes 1, 2, 3, but thankfully this can't attack. So this one cannot attack because it doesn't have first strike. Morning, John. Thank you for popping in. And I don't think I said good morning to James. So good morning to James, and I hope you're feeling a bit better today. Right, I think we're done with the movement. I think I've got this right. I think this doesn't move. because highest hex in range of an opponent is higher on the priority table than strongest opponent. I also need to note that the archer unit, the Bolas Hunter, has got a slightly different one. It wants to go for the farthest opponent, but it can't get to that. So, yeah. Okay, so attacks. These two are attacking, and I think they're both attacking this. So we've got Demacharis first, which is a black, a blue, and a yellow. Oh dear. Black, blue, and a yellow. This might actually go completely wrong now. Okay, that's 2 damage, but I have retaliate. So Demacharis is dead, but my Cataphract has taken 2 damage. Oh no. And then the Bolas Hunter attacks, which is a black and a yellow. I might lose my Cataphract here. Yes, this is bad. This is very, very bad. Cataphract is dead, which means I've lost my ability of things coming in not dazed. Oh, rats. Rats. And how am I going to do that? I need to recruit. So we need another sporting event. And I just try and recruit a grey unit. Oh, no. If you kill him, you don't get retaliate. That's true. So in other words, the Bolas Hunter attacked me, killed me, which means the retaliate doesn't happen back. Pants. Right, my go. I can deploy another unit, but I no longer have my Merry Medley. So we're going to deploy my trusty favourite, Harpoonsman. Then I'm going to move my hero to there, and then I can attack with both of these. I also forgot that should have had an extra black dice when attacking, but it didn't matter because it killed it. Right, what am I going to do? I'm going to use the Harpoonsman first on the Bolas Hunter. So green and a blue. Oh, it's only 1. Only 1 damage. And now me, I've got a black and 2 green. I think I'm going to attack the Warseer. No, I'm not. I'm going to take the Bolas Hunter. Yeah, it's silly. I should have gone for that first. I'm worried because this is an archer unit. Archer units try to go for the farthest opponent. So that's going to go... Oh no, highest hex in range of an opponent. It won't. It'll still go for me. Okay, we're going to go for the Warseer. Oh, God, look at that. Oh, that's unlucky. It's unlucky. It's only 1. Right, there you go. So, highest hex in range of an opponent. Yes, it's already on it. This one can't move. Can't get through. Because this isn't a hex. I don't think this is a hex. This, highest hex in range of an opponent. There. Oh, I'm going to take a bit of a beating here, because these are both on higher ground. So the Bolas Hunter is actually 2 black and a yellow, attacking me. 3 damage. And the Warseer is a red and a black. 2 damage. So I take 5 damage. Ouch! Where's my magical healing potion? Okay. Time for revenge. We're going to have to bring on the Peltast because it's got first strike. So we're going to bring on the Peltast there. I am going to move to there. And the Harpoonsman is going to move to there. Right, I'm then going to do the Peltast on the Warseer. So green and a yellow. Not particularly great. 1 damage is enough. It has quick strike, but quick strike doesn't work because it's only range 1. Then the harpoonsman on the bolas hunter, which is a green and a blue. Now this has also got confidence that this is now stronger in attack. But hopefully we'll get rid of it. We got rid of it. And then my attack is a black and 2 green on Veles. 2 damage. It has deflect, which means I don't think it can take damage again. On the rival's next turn, it's very simple. It's just going to go there. It's going to hit me though. Unfortunately, it's on higher ground. It's 2 black and a yellow. I take 3 damage. I'm down to 2 health. I'm going to move to there and we're going to attack. And we kill it. Pretty sure we kill it. Yeah, it's dead. Okay. Oh, the Veles would have had a way to move. It's alright. Might have missed something there, but try and play quick-ish. But the biggest blow in all of that is this is dead. The cataphract died, which means I no longer have my merry medley. It was good while it lasted, but that was another week gone, and I am going to gain a reward. I'm going to gain an extra health, so I'm actually up to 11 health max. As soon as I get to 12, I get a special thing. Right, and we are moving on. We've got a sporting event. So, do we want to do the sporting event or do we want to spectate? I'm tempted to spectate here on this opportunity event because I don't really want another opportunity. And sporting event might mean I can recruit the missing unit, but I am only on 3 health. Let's have a look at what the sporting event is. It's a capture the flag scenario, and it's the feat of worthiness. We have no respect to offer for one so green, the challenger shouted. Soon you will taste your folly. The health of all rival units is increased by the current act number, so everything is going to have 3 extra health. Now, if I don't do this and I spectate, we gain 2 Scion influence. I mean, I capture the flag scenario on this. I do have some fast-moving units, like Fury, that moves 3. I've also got my Hoss. My horsey horse actually has 4 movement. And if I have the horse in play, I have 3 movement. And it's a sporting event, so people can't die. I'm gonna play it. We're gonna do a sporting event. It's gonna be a capture the flag scenario. We have 1 local unit, which is going to be Nakom, which normally has 5 health. 5, but has actually an extra 3, so he's got 8 health. And I'm going to make that the Tribune. It's got 8 health, and I don't actually want to kill it, but it does have taunt, so I might struggle against that. We need a bag unit. Yeah, don't forget to look at the stacks. I'm not doing that. I should, but I'm not. So we need 2 units out of the bag. The bag is getting quite full now. 1, 2. It's the cataphract. Yes. So if we win this, we can recruit my mate. He's come back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got 6 health. And the crossbowman has also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 health. But I don't actually want to be killing anything in this scenario because everything's really tough. I just want to run in, get the flag, and run out. This one's got a tactic. It's got bolster health, which is going to give it even more health. Right, so off we go. I think we're ready. Done the Tribune. Yes. Okay, so we're deploying 2 units because we're Act 3. So Nakon comes in there, the Cataphract comes in there, the bolster health is used on the Cataphract. There you go. Right. Done. Nothing has tactical. So we're finished. My go. Now then. Now then, now then. How do I approach this? These have both only got range 1. This has got 2 movement. This has 1 movement. I'm not sure who we want to bring out at this stage. If my plan is just not to kill anything, just to try and run round the back and get in, I should have been deploying the horse. The horse is undying. If I lose the horse in battle, I get it back again. Does that mean it's an undead horse? And the horse has 4 movement. So I think we're going to deploy the horse. It's been a long time. So Rocinantus is going to come into play there. Doesn't have tactical. Doesn't have first strike. That's it. Over to them. Crossbowman is deployed. Right, Nakon is movement 1. And he's trying to get to highest hex that's in range of opponent, which he can't. So he's trying to move towards the highest hex in range of opponent, which there isn't one. So it moves towards the strongest opponent. So we're just going to move it. Oh, it doesn't take the flag with it. It's going to move to there. And then the Cataphract is pretty much the same. I'm going to move it to. I'm going to move it to there. In fact, now let's bring him this way. Is that still nearer? I think it is. Yeah, okay, same distance. My go, so if I now deploy Aprilis, I've actually got 3 movement and confidence. So if I bring myself in, I have tactical, which means I can move, and I've got 3 movement. So I could end up coming in here and going to here. Meanwhile, that's got 4 movement and goes 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're just going to get absolutely decimated by all of these. Nakon is 3 movement because it's a local unit. Thank you. I forgot that. Okay. So where was it? It was here. So that would be there. Well, that changes things. I'd forgotten because this isn't brown. So I'd forgotten that this was a local unit. Thank you for the reminder. Does that change things? Probably does. This is the Tribune, isn't it? Yeah, this is the Tribune. So who's this then? This can be... who can it be? Pick a famous English person. And that's who this is. Oh, I also have a brown unit. Yeah. Dumacaris. Dumacaris will have 3 movement, but doesn't have first strike or anything like that. Do like me first strike. And the problem with this is I can't get round. I'm going to have to wait for them to come to me and then run round the back. So I think we're going to put the Secutor into play. And I don't think I'm going to move Rocinantus. Okay, it's Brian Blessed. That's it. So this is Brian Blessed. Okay, so I've deployed that. I'm not going to move either of these, which might seem silly, but we could go with the horse. But then I am probably just going to get attacked by these three. And that would have an extra black dice. So if I moved the horse to here, that would have a black dice. So that's probably one. That's another one. And I might get somewhere. I mean, I've got to go for it. So we're going to go for it. So the horse is going to go in. The horse is going to move. It's going to move 3 to here. I don't want to move it 4 because that would put it on lower ground to this. Oh, it also has dodge. Ah, so that might help. That might help protect it. Right, that's my go done. So over to these guys. I need to read what swap does. It's something to do with Saturday mornings. This unit may switch hexes with an adjacent unit. It triggers if this allows a rival unit to get an attack or special when it would otherwise get neither. Okay. So, first of all, no deployment. Right, now, let's look at Nakom. It's got 3 movement. It's a defensive unit. It's trying to get to the highest hex in range of opponent. It's on the highest hex, which is in range of an opponent. Right. Cataphract. It's already on the highest hex in range of an opponent. And the crossbow moves to here, which is the highest hex in range of an opponent. So, they are all done. There's no tactics. Now we do swap. Is it going to swap? No, it doesn't swap. Did it dig in? No, because it moved. Fury Aura. Yes. Ah, the Fury Aura takes a health off. Right. Next. Nakom is going to attack me. Because I've got dodge, the black is reduced to a blue, and it doesn't get any extra bonus because it's on the same height. 1 damage. Next, the Cataphract attacks me. It's got a black and a blue, which is reduced to 2 blue because of dodge. Doesn't get the extra bonus for height. Another 1 damage. And then the crossbowman attacks, which is green, which is reduced to blue, which is 1 damage. The horse is defeated. Well, I tried. I've not surrendered on any of these arenas yet. I might end up doing so. Yeah, that's right. That's really bad. Really, really bad. So, how are we going to do this? I don't think we are. I mean, I could just put another one in and rush in, and that one would just die. I need to draw them out. That's what I need to do. So am I gonna deploy something? Okay, I'm not gonna deploy anything. I'm gonna just move that to there. So now, on their turn, this has got 3 movement. It is trying to move to the highest hex, which is in range of an opponent. Moves to there. This has got 2 movement. It cannot move to the highest hex in range of an opponent. So it's just trying to move towards me. So 1, 2. And then the crossbowman moves to there. Yes, this is what I should have done first. Yeah, my mistake. Rushed through the middle thinking that dodge might help me. So now Nakom is on a higher elevation, unfortunately. So he's getting 2 dice. But it doesn't matter because I've got absorb. So I'm only ever going to take 1 damage. So I'll take 1 damage. Cataphract is not within range. Crossbowman is not within range. Right, my go. I'm going to deploy Fury. Totally not going to work. Got tactical, which means I can move. 1, 2, 3. Secutor is going to move to here. Saying, bring it on. What's that got? Oh, that's the Tribune here. That's Brian, isn't it? Okay. My attacks. The Secutor can attack. Sure. Let's attack the Cataphract. Oh, it's got Retaliate, so maybe we won't. Oh, let's attack Nacon, because I have to. No. I've missed Brian. Okay, there you go. So Nacon, highest hex that's within range of an opponent. So Nacon actually moves. Oh, it can move to here. So maybe we don't want to move that one first. Highest hex within range of an opponent. Well, this is a higher hex than that. So actually, I think we want to bring that to there. So that is now on the highest hex within range of an opponent. The Cataphract is on the highest hex it can get to within range. And Nacon moves to here. So it's on the highest hex within range of an opponent. Now, in terms of who it's attacking, it's the strongest opponent. So I think I can choose the crossbowman first, and I can get the crossbowman to attack the Secutor, because it's within range, and it is the strongest opponent. It's got 3 health as opposed to 2. So I think I can do that, and it's on higher ground, so it rolls 2 dice, but because of the absorb, it only ever takes 1 damage. Oh, Cataphract. Cataphract should have gone first with its Fury Aura, and it takes off a damage or health from the weakest opponent. So that would have taken 1 health off Fury. So Cataphract, I think I can choose to attack Secutor. So we're going to use a 2 black and a blue. But again, can only take a maximum of 1. Is 2 black. Oh, it's got taunt anyway, so it could have only attacked them. Right, there you go. That's dead. Right, on my turn, I got the flag. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. I've got the clue. I can deploy another unit as well if I want to. And yeah, I think we will. So before that movement happens, we're going to deploy Dimicarius there. And then we move there. We've got the flag. Yay! Right, my rivals. So highest hex within range of an opponent. Highest hex within range of an opponent. So I think what's going to happen is this. So this, highest hex within range of an opponent, is either there or there. And I think, so if there's 2, what happens? I should probably know this by now. But if there are 2 highest hexes in range of opponent, so it could move to there or it could move to there, does it then go to the next one, which is farthest opponent? Well, they're both the farthest away. So what would happen? Let me just check on the rulings. So priority list example. Determine the highest priority target that the rival unit can reach. Well, that's either of them. The unit can reach a bold priority mark if it can move onto a hex that is within range of the marked unit. Yep, both of them. If it can reach a non-bold priority, it can move onto its hex. Yep. Note that the rival assesses only the units within reach when determining its mark. Yes. So if it was strongest opponent, it marks the strongest opponent in its reach, not the strongest opponent in combat. Yes. If a rival unit can reach multiple ones, they choose the closest one. They're both the closest. If multiple possible marks have equal priority and distance, you may freely choose that unit's mark. Okay, right. So I think I can choose. So because the highest hex in range of opponent is before this, then I'm going to get it to go there. Right? And then we do all of these attacks. So this is Dimicarius, probably dead. So Brian Blessed is going to attack. 2 damage, 1 back from Retaliate. Sorry, Brian. Done that wrong, haven't I? So 2 damage under Macarius. Oh, Cataphract would have dealt 1 damage. And then the Cataphract attacks and has got 2 black and a blue. Yeah, dead. So Dimicarius is dead. Or, sorry, defeated. And then my go. Can I deploy another one? No, I can't. I've used my 3 units that I'm allowed. Oh, I've done this wrong. I've cheated. I've totally cheated. I should have only been able to deploy my hero and 3 units. And I've ended up deploying 4 units. So I've cheated. Let's just say that I surrender this scenario because I've been cheating. Well, there we go. That's not happened before. Oh dear. Confident about this one as well. I thought it would have been fine. So surrendering thing. Yeah, surrendering is bad. And I think it's quite rare. Surrendering. At the start of any troop's turn, you may surrender the combat. This has consequences, but allows you to preserve your hero's hit points and in bloodshed events, perhaps avoid the loss of units. When you surrender, the combat is failed and it ends immediately. Move directly to the cleanup phase. So we go to the cleanup phase. We mark off a week. And then for combat events, punishment. Gain Scion Influence equal to the act number. So I gain 2 Scion Influence because it's act 3, but I get a -1. Receive no rewards. Boo. Boo. Yeah, I can feeling that this is going to be a loss as far as the campaign goes, which is fine. I mean, the whole idea is to have played through the campaign. Doesn't kind of matter whether I win or lose. Right, where are we going to go next? Well, I was going to go here for an opportunity, but I'm thinking I might now go here for another sporting event. Here's where we've got to try and get back to. But I do want another bloodshed event in order to get that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go here. It's an opportunity, but what we're going to do is I think we're going to spectate. Because my hero is down on health. So I'm going to spectate, which means I'm going to restore to 11 health. But I gain 2 Scion Influence, which means there's another Bane going in. And this is a bag Bane. It's going to go into the bag. And we don't do the normal opportunity things. So instead, I think we still discard the top event. Yeah, so we discard the top event. Oh, and I'm going to draw 3 more. 3. And I'm going to put these back in any order. Win a King of the Hill sporting event by defeating all rival units. Well, I've done that at one point. Tidy up a little bit. Right. Send a message. At the start of any round, skip the travel phase and complete the following bloodshed event in the rival phase. If you win, hero prowess and remove a Bane. Or run the gauntlet. After winning a bloodshed event and completing the cleanup phase, immediately repeat the event and cleanup phase using the same event card and win the event again. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to go with that one. I'm probably not going to get another opportunity. So that was spectating. Spectating does not mark off a week, but it does add Scion Influence. Next, we're going to go here, which is another bloodshed event, and we need to win this one. So, the bloodshed event is a plague camp. Where are my soldiers? The hero roared, casting their eyes around the meagre crew of sickly-looking warriors. Their second shrugged. Bad soup. So, when accepted... Oh. When accepted, I have to sacrifice a non-elite unit of each class in your camp. And then I have to recruit a random bag unit equal to the number of units sacrificed. Well, sure. So, that's an attacker, that's a defender, that's an archer, that's a tactician, that's an archer. So I've got to sacrifice one of each. So I'm going to sacrifice these 4. Ow. I mean, just when I was getting used to them. Now, do they go back in the bag first? Sacrifice units are placed back in the bag. Okay, so I sacrifice these. One non-elite unit of each class. Then I recruit random bag units equal to the number of units sacrificed. Wow, this bag is now getting very, very full. Look at this. Doesn't look like I've taken that many units out of there, but clearly I have. Okay, here we go. So we lost 4 units. So we're going to gain 4 units. This might be terrible. Might be absolutely terrible. So the first one is rubbish. Archer. Sorry, Mr. Archer, but you're rubbish. Next one is Ignean. Next one is Cestus. And the last one is a Camel Knight. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Okay, I'm really short on units now. Okay, so it's this arena again. It's a bloodshed event. We have a Bolas Hunter with 3 health, and then we're going to have 3 units from the bag. Yes. Oh, good morning, Ricardo. Thank you for joining in again. Your help yesterday was very much appreciated. Certainly at the start when I was very, very rough on the rules. Hopefully I'm better now. I'm definitely a lot better now than I was yesterday. So we have a defender, a crossbowman, and another defender. That could have been a lot worse as well. Now we need tactics there, and this one. So we need archer, shield, and shield. So that's a bolster health followed by 2 stuns, I believe. Where's the other stuns? There. Okay, right, so we've done that. We've done that. So I can bring in my hero and 3 others. Okay. Recruit. Not sure what you mean by recruit. I mean, I've got this chance it. I might have to use this. At the end of this, I will probably chance it to recruit an extra 1. Because I'm not going to get 1 normally from this. Okay, I think we are good to go. I think we need some health on these guys. And the brown unit has 3 movement, because it's a local unit. So, Rival's turn number 1. The Bolas Hunter comes in. And the defender comes in. And then it's going to use bolster health on the Bolas Hunter. And neither of them have got tactical. So that's it. My go. Right. Well. Well, indeed. Got some slow-moving units here. Let's have a look. What do we want to bring in? Being worried about losing units. Tempted to bring in the Camel Knight because it's got 6 health. I mean, these two are very similar. Very, very similar. The Ignian's got slightly less health, but he's better on attack. But these two units are, yeah. Intercept Blow will save the hits on me, but it'll take it on the units. Retaliate is the other option, but it's only got 3 health. And they're probably going to get the higher ground before I do. So, yeah, let's bring in the Camel Knight. And that's it. Next, Crossbowman comes into play. It's going to try and stun or stun. It can't stun. So that's all okay. Bolas Hunter has got 3 movement and basically goes to here. And the defender's got 1 movement and goes to here. Okay, my go. I think we need to bring the hero in. Yep, so we'll bring a Prelate in. And because I've got tactical, I can move. And we're also going to move the Camel Knight to here. Only got 1, unfortunately. But I have range 2. So I'm going to use my black and 2 green. 2 damage on the Bolas Hunter. Right, next. The defender comes in. It can't stun. The Bolas Hunter doesn't need to move. It has range 2, so it is already on... Where's the sheet for the arena gone? Run it over there. It's already on the highest hex, which is in range of the opponent. Now, my question now is, who does it actually attack? So the mark, in terms of where it wants to move to, is that. And then in the engage step, the rival unit targets and attacks the highest bolded priority. Right, the bolded priority, which is the farthest opponent. So in terms of, if it's an archer, it's going for the farthest opponent. So I can actually choose, in this case, who it attacks. Right, okay. So I could choose to have it attack the Camel Knight. Which at this stage, do I want to do that? I'm thinking maybe not. I mean, it's got Intercept Blow, so I can take the damage myself anyway if I wanted to. Intercept Blow is when an ally adjacent to this unit is attacked. Yeah, okay. So I think I might just take the damage on me for this one. So it's 2 black and a yellow because of the height advantage. And it's confident, but that doesn't kick in. Okay. So it's 2. At that point, I can now decide, I believe, the damage may be applied to this unit. So, because it's 2, I'm going to say yes. We're going to take it on the Camel Knight. Right. And that's it, I believe. Did I forget to move the Crossbowman? I think I forgot to move the Crossbowman because the defender came in last, which means the Crossbowman should have moved. Yeah, so it deployed those 2, didn't do anything. Then it deployed the Crossbowman and moved those 2. Then it didn't attack. Then it deployed Did I forget to move the defender as well? I think I've forgotten to move the defender. Yeah, apologies for that. I think I moved that one and forgot everything else. I think we're good now. Right, my go. Who are we going to deploy? We don't have the harpoonsman anymore. So we don't have anything with range 3. It might have to be... might have to be the Peltast. So I don't want to deploy the horse because I want to keep my range. Or am I bothered about my range? Maybe not. Maybe we do bring the horse in, because then I've got confidence. And confidence means I get an extra green dice if I'm outnumbered. And I will be outnumbered. Decisions, decisions. No, we're going to bring in the Peltast to here. Okay, now, do I want to use prepared? If I do, it will give it an extra attack this turn. I think I'm going to. I'm going to use this prepared. It's been a while since I've had this. So we're going to use it on that one to remove the dazed. So this can move 2. I'm going to move 1. And the Camel Knight is going to move 1. Right. Okay. Camel Knight has got a range of 1, so that's going to go first. It's going to attack with a green dice on this one. I don't get any disadvantage for attacking uphill. 1 damage on the Bolas Hunter. Bolas Hunter is down to 2 health. Next, we're going to use the Peltast. And the Peltast is going to attack. I kind of want that gone. And that will probably go on with me. So we're going to do me next, which is a black and 2 green. Yeah, it's gone. Which means the Peltast is going to attack this one. The heights are the same. 1 damage. Okay. Next, my rival's turn. It doesn't deploy anything. It can't use a tactic because it isn't adjacent to me. So it's just going to move. The defender is going to move to the highest hex, which is in range of an opponent. And so we'll get it to move to there. It now has to attack the Camel Knight because it's taunt. This defender just moves to there, and the crossbowman is trying to move to the highest hex within range of an opponent, which is there. And then attacks. This is going for the farthest opponent, so I could actually choose where it goes. And this has to attack this because it's got taunt. And this is on a higher one. So we're going to do this defender first. It's going to attack the Camel Knight, and it's got 2 black dice. 2 damage. So the Camel Knight is down to 2. Now this is a bloodshed event. So I don't really want to lose the Camel Knight. So we're going to have the crossbowman attack me, because it's the farthest opponent. It's that one or that one, and I can choose. And it's on the same height, so it's just a green dice. 1 damage on me. It's fine. My go. I believe that I can still deploy another opponent. And if I do, the confidence won't kick in. It's not going to kick in anyway. But we might as well deploy one. Because we can. So I'm going to deploy the archer. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Right. Movement. Well, I'm going to move this to here, and we're going to move this to here. Is that what we're going to do? I think that's what we're going to do. So, this has no option. It has to go for this. So we'll do that first. It's not very good in attack, but yeah, no damage. The Peltast actually has a choice of all three of them. I will get a bonus if I attack this one then. So we'll attack that one. So I get the black dice bonus for height advantage. It's 3 damage. 3 damage on the defender. Okay, nice. And then me, I've got a black and 2 green. And I've got range 2. So, oh, I have to attack this because it's got taunt. 2 damage. Okay. Didn't kill anything, but managed to do lots of damage. So now it's their go. They don't deploy, but they are going to stun something. So there are multiple options, and it's going to stun the strongest opponent that it can do, which is this one. It's got the most health. So the Peltast is stunned. Then we do movement. This is already on the highest hex in range of an opponent. This is on the highest hex that it can get to within range of an opponent. This moves to here. And then attacks. So this one has to attack this one because this one has taunt. This one also has to attack this one because this one has taunt. This one can attack any of them, my choice. We'll do this one first. It's a black dice because it's on the same level. That's the damage. Oh, the Camel Knight might die. Oh. And then the other one attacks it. Camel Knight's dead. Oh dear, dear, dear. I'm losing units now. Rats. And then the crossbowman, farthest opponent. I'm going to get it to go for this one because it's not going to be able to kill it. It did move, so it isn't dug in. I think it moved. Anybody remember if the crossbowman moved? Maybe it didn't. I could watch back on the video, but if anybody remembers, please let me know. I think it didn't move. Yeah, it didn't move. I've just watched it back. Okay, so it didn't move, which means it's dug in. I think that means it gets an extra black dice. It's still only going to be 2 damage. So black and green is going to attack the Peltast. It's 2 damage. Peltast is down to 1 health. I may regret that. Because the Peltast is stunned. So my go, I can't deploy any other units. So we're going to move the archer to here. Oh yeah, this is really bad. Oops. Yeah, with this being stunned, and it's probably going to be stunned next time as well. Oh no. Right, well, this archer, black and a yellow. 1 damage on the defender. Not enough. Not enough. And then me, I have to attack this because it's got taunt. 1 damage. It's dead. Okay. The stun is removed. Unfortunately, next round, it doesn't deploy anything. It's going to stun the Peltast again. Then, the crossbowman moves to there. The defender moves to there. They are both now on the highest hex that they can reach, which is within range of an opponent. And then attacks. This one is actually attacking the farthest opponent. It's either that one or that one. So I can choose. So we'll have it attack that one. Unfortunately, that's going to kill that one. And this is probably going to kill that one. Oh dear, I'm going to lose all my units. This is horrendous. So we'll do the defender first. No! Missed! Huzzah! Peltast survives another day. Crossbowman is going to attack the archer. 1 damage. Got lucky there. Very, very lucky there. My go. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to kill both of these. So I might be able to kill both of these, but to be honest, unlikely. We'll move the archer to there. I'm actually going to move me to there. So I am the farthest opponent. Yes, I had such a nice team at the end of Act 2. Past tense. And then it all went wrong. So we're going to do the archer. It's going to attack the defender. I've got a black and a yellow. If I'm lucky, I get 2 damage. Defender is dead. And then I'm going to attack the crossbowman with a black and 2 green. If I'm lucky, I'm not lucky. It's got 1 health left. Okay. Rival's turn. Oh, stun comes off. Rival's turn. It's going to not move and attack the farthest opponent, which is me. And it's dug in. I mean, I can choose, but I'm going to choose me. 2 damage on me. And then on my turn, we're going to kill it. Yeah, dead. Okay, so... yes, I need to do a number of sporting events to recruit some people. So that died, that died, that died. Oh, hang on. Right, here's what's going to happen. End of the week, I am going to gain a health as the reward. What that means is I have 12 health, which means I've profaned the gods. I get the special prowess of Embrace the Dark. Don't know what it does. My hero has Transferal. Okay, it's written on here. This unit transfers 2 of its hit points to an ally within range. Okay, sure. So I can give my health to my other allies. Also, I am going to do Chance It. I am going to gain 2 Scion Influence to recruit a unit in addition to the normal rewards. And we're going to recruit the Bolas Hunter. Right. Is that right? Where's the Camel Hunter gone? There. I still don't have 6 different ones. I've still only got 4. Ugh. Okay, right. That's the Plague Camp done. Where are we going to go next? We're going to go to a sporting event and we're going to go back across the seas to the Atlanteans. So we're going to change the arena. Is it this one? It is this one. Let's get the trident out again. Wherever the trident has gone. There is the trident. Put that over, and it's a sporting event, and it is Mercy's Power. The city offered a special token of appreciation to those who could best its trials while leaving its strongest warriors alive. So it's either a capture the flag or a king of the hill. If you win this event without defeating any rival units, immediately gain the reward of the top card from the opportunity deck and then discard that card, which would be Hero Prowess and remove a Bane. Okay, so we can try. We might succeed, we might not succeed. Now, there are no local Atlantean units left in the tray, so it's all from the bag. Now, do we want capture the flag or king of the hill? King of the hill basically means having the trident. I'm going to have king of the hill. So we're gonna have the king of the hill, and it's going to be 3 units from the bag with a tactic on the last one. So 1, 2, 3. Tactic on the last one, which is going to be stun. Local units get extra damage when throwing the trident. King of the hill, so we've basically got to have the trident. That's what we're trying to do. I need to have... So the next suggestion was Adele. So one of these units is Adele. And the crowd love Adele, so we don't want to damage her if we can help it. Oh dear, the Meteor Fighter's got 3 movement and tactical. Oh, and that's got tactical as well. Retiaris. Okay, this is not going to be easy, but yeah, this is not going to be easy at all. We're going to say that this defender here, this is the tribute. So that is Adele. I'm actually not bothered about this special reward here. But don't we also have one of these? Yeah, win a sporting event without defeating any rival units. So we've actually got 2 things that will trigger if we win a sporting event without defeating any rival units. Which sounds great, but both of these are going to... Well, this one is going to give me a hero prowess. And to be honest, I don't think there's any more hero prowesses that I actually want. I looked at these and I was like, meh. No. While I'm isolated. Maybe. But yeah. Right. So we've done the Tribune. We've chosen to play King of the Hill. Turn 1. Retiaris arrives. The Meteor Fighter arrives. They can't stun anything. They've both got tactical. They're both trying to go to the unequipped trident. So who are we going to give the trident to? We'll give it to Retiaris. So Retiaris moves here, picks up the trident. The Meteor Fighter doesn't move because there's nothing left for them to do. Right, my go. I'm just going to turn up and get the trident thrown at me. In fact, no, I can do the Meteor Fighter first. If I do the Meteor Fighter first, Meteor Fighter is not a local unit. Yes, which means I'll only take 2 damage when I get hit with it instead of 3. It's got to be my leader. It's got to be my leader. Turns up. I'll move. But I'm not going to attack because I don't want to kill it. Am I bothered about killing it? Oh, I don't know. So if I don't kill it, if we go with this pacifist approach, I'm basically going to wait for that to throw the trident at me. I then have the trident. I then wait 6 turns. And that's it. So that's what we're going to do. We're trying to do that. Yeah, okay, let's go for it. Let's do that. I've deployed. I've moved. That's all I'm doing. Okay, next. The defender is deployed, which is Adele. So Adele turns up. And then Meteor Fighter is going to try and mark the farthest opponent, which is me. So it moves to there. And then Retiaris is unfortunately going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have moved there. Never mind. And then he's going to throw that at me. Ow! I take 2 damage. And then Retiarius hits me for 1. So I've taken a 3rd damage. Okay, 3 damage has been done. Yes, he threw the trident, but it doesn't stop him moving. He still moves as normal. And then he just throws the trident at me. Yeah, rival units will always use trident throw. Deals 2 damage to any opponent in combat. Yeah, I think he still moves next to me. Ricardo will confirm if that's the case, but I think it is. So that's thrown the trident at me. Retiarius has hit me. My turn. I gain a point because I have the trident. Yay, I've got a point. Now I basically just want to run away as much as I can, but I can't really run away because I haven't got much movement. I mean, I could bring the horse into play, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring into play Ignean. I'm not going to do this. This is a sporting event, isn't it? It is a sporting event. So we're going to bring Ignean into play. There. And I'm not going to attack. So that's it for me. Unfortunately, it's going to stun Ignean. Okay, that's fine. So on its turn, no more deploying. It's going to stun the Ignean. The defender's going to move 1. It's going to try and get to me. And then these things hit me. So Retiarius is going to deal 1 damage to me. The taunt has been turned off, and the intercepting blow has been turned off. So I think this is all on me. So 1 damage from Retiarius and 1 damage from the Meteor Fighter. So I take 2 damage. Okay. Next, I've got the trident. I get a point. The stun comes off. No, the stun doesn't come off. Oh, I can't do anything on my turn. I'm not going to do anything. Or do we just deploy something? Yeah, we'll deploy my horse. So I've now got 3 movement, which is still weird thematically that I've now gained 2 movement even though the horse is over there. I think these 2 should be the other way around. But that's how it is. And that's it. Yeah, and the stun comes off. Right, and on their turn, I don't think they need to move because they're trying to go for the opponent with the trident, which is me. So that's going to move to there. Oh, I need to put the other view on, don't I? Now, this has got taunt, so this is going to have to attack the Ignean. It's done 2. So that's 2 damage. And then Retiarius attacks, but because of the intercepting blow, I can choose to take the damage on the Ignean, which I do. Right. My turn. I'm going to move this. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move the Ignean here, and I've now got 3 movement. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Did I get the point at the start of my turn? I don't think I did. Don't think I got the point at the start of my turn. If I did, please tell me. But I don't think I did. And I'm not going to attack them. Because I'm a pacifist. So on their turn, Meteor Fighter is going to try and get next to me. Retiarius is going to try and get next to me. They've both got 3 movement. Ouch, ouch, ouch. 3, 1, 2, 3. Defender moves to there. They both attack, but the Ignean's got taunt. So we'll do Retiarius first. Takes the damage. And then the Meteor Fighter. Yeah, so that's the Ignean has been defeated. It's fine. My turn. I get a point. Can I deploy another unit? I cannot. So I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to move the horse to here. Here. Okay. About moving when a unit has the trident. Tricky one. Yeah, I think it still moves as well. Because it doesn't say that it doesn't move. Right, I'm going to move Retiarius first to there, which means I don't think the Meteor Fighter can get to me. So it's going to move 1, 2. It's going to move 2. Go to the horse. And then the defender's just going to go here. So the Meteor Fighter is hitting the horse, dealing 2 damage. Retiarius hits me for 1 damage. Start of my turn. I get a point. Run away. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Right. Their turn. They're both hitting me. So the defender hits me for a black. 1, and Retiarius hits me for a red. So I'll take 2 more damage. I'm down to 1 health. But at the start of my turn, I gain a point. Does dodge help with the damage to the horse? Yes. It would have done, but I missed that. So apologies for that, but it's fine because it survived. We're all okay. And this was a sporting event, and I won the sporting event without defeating any units. So all sorts of things are going to happen here. First of all, I get a reward. And the reward I'm going to take is I'm going to recruit Retiarius. So I've now got 5 different factions. And I've got, that doesn't count, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is my leadership, which is all I can have. So I've recruited. But then we have this bonus and this bonus. So win a sporting event without defeating any rivals. I get a hero prowess. There's very few more that are any good for me. So I'm going to take Joust with Giants level 1. Which means when I'm isolated, my weakest die is replaced with a red. And that's that done. And then the bonus for the sporting event says, if you win this event without defeating any rival units, immediately gain the reward of the top card of the opportunity deck, and then discard this card. Which is, gain a hero prowess. So I'm going to have Joust with Giants level 2, and I remove a Bane. So I'm going to take the Multiply Bag Bane out of here, wherever it is. There you go. And I'm going to remove it, because I think that's quite bad. Now I could chance it to recruit again, but I would be replacing, I'd gain 2 Scion Influence, which means I'd have another Bane in the bag. I think that Bane should go down to 1, maybe, because I got rid of 1. But it means I would have a Meteor Fighter instead of an Archer. And the Meteor Fighter does have good movement. No, I think we're going to stick with the Archer. We're going to keep it. Okay. Right. So I need to add another week on. That's what I didn't do. Right, off we go. Units don't mark based on specials. Right, okay, yeah, got it. So we're now here, and it is week 7. We need to get here. So I think it was going to be 8, 9, 10, 11. With 1 week to spare. Is there any way we could do it? 8, 9, 10, No, I don't think there's another way we can do it. Okay. I'm gonna replace the archer in a minute because I'm about to do a sporting event, and if I win this one, my plan is to recruit a unit to replace the archer. That's my plan. So I think we're going to go down here. So we're going to go back into Lemosian territory. It's going to be a sporting event. And the sporting event is Cursed Ground. It is a King of the Hill event. And these are the two key hexes. Something's wrong, a companion shouted. Something's up here with us. An inhuman growl sounded from the platform, and the crowd roared in anticipation. So at the start of each of your turns, deal 1 damage to each of your units, which is on a key hex. Now I could spectate here. I'm on 1 health. I don't want to, because I kind of want to recruit and replace the archer. Is what I'm thinking. And I'm hoping that I can recruit a unit which will give me the 6 different ones. That's what I'm thinking. So we'll go for it. We're going to go for the Cursed Ground. Okay, we need a local unit. This is the last one, which means I have emptied a faction stack for a region which is not local to one of your primacies. And I gain a hero prowess. Now, I think I only have 1 prowess card left. I've got all of the others. So my encampment may now travel to capital locations that are not associated with an upcoming primus or scion. Yeah, it's of no use whatsoever. But we did it. It's fun. We did it. Right, so we've got that, which is a local unit. We then have 3 out of the bag. And we want grey. One, 2, 3. Not grey. Okay, so brown units have 3 movement. Look at all them. So how much health? 5 health. We need another name for a famous British person, if the chat wouldn't mind giving me another one. Also, just wanted to say, very disappointed, my cup of tea didn't turn up. So I don't know what happened. Maybe somebody got distracted with Loki, but yeah, the cup of tea has not turned up. I must train the cats better. Okay, tactics. This one has a tactic and the last one has a tactic. So we need stun, followed by... where is it? The attacky one. Adrenaline. Right. So we need to set the tribute. Liam. Liam Gallagher? I guess Liam Gallagher? Yeah? Okay, right. So Liam Gallagher is the tribute. Bill Bailey can be next. And Rowan Atkinson. Right, we've got the next few tribunes, but this one's Liam Gallagher. So which one of these is going to be Liam Gallagher, which is the one that I ideally don't want to kill, but if I kill it first, my hero goes down to 1 health. I'm on 1 health. So I don't know. I really don't know. Let's put it on the crossbowman, because the crossbowman is probably going to stay at the back, and I'm probably not going to be able to attack it. So, Liam Gallagher, the crossbowman. So, it's King of the Hill, which means we need to be occupying these hexes. Now, next question, next rules question for Ricardo or anybody else. if you have multiple start of turn effects, can you resolve them in an order of your choice? In other words, can I choose to resolve my start of turn effects to get points for being on the hexes before I take the damage from the cursed ground? Can I win before having to resolve that? Is my question. Okay, so we're good to go. We are good to go. Nakom and Nakom turn up. Nakom and his brother, Nakom, have turned up, and then they try to stun something. They can't, so they use adrenaline, and they're going to put adrenaline on that one. Yeah, that's the case for Chip Theory games. I thought so, but yeah, if you're able to check, that would be great. It's only a minor thing. It might make a difference, it might not. Let's just check our messages. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We're all good. Check that. Check that. More junk. Right, we're all good. Let's carry on. So, my go. Who are we going to deploy? Well, so here's what we can do. We can deploy Retiarus, because Retiarus has 3 movement and he's got tactical. So he comes into play and he goes, charge, and he goes on there. And then dies. Well, hopefully not. Oh, hang on. These are local units. These have got 3 movement. That's actually got 4 movement. And they attack with a black dice. So you might not survive this, but you'll get a point for me. You'll get a point and then die. Is that a silly move? I'm not sure. There's an order of effects that you apply in the rulebook. Is there? Oh, okay. Where would that be then? Is it like golden rules? No peeking. The rulebook precedents. Component limitations. Stacking stats and skills. So many factors can modify a unit's stats. So you've got the Bane chip, then Tactic chip, then Event rules, then Arena rules, then Prowess effects, then Unit chips. That's for if you've got multiple things affecting stats. But other than that, I'm not sure. Yeah. Event rules is the king of the hill point. Page 33, bottom right. Oh, yeah, that's the bit I've just found. Yeah, it doesn't apply to my situation. Arena rules is the damage. No, the arena rules is this sheet. It's not that. It's this rules. It's the event rules, wherever the event rules would be. Yes, you get a point and then you die. I think that's how life is. That's my lesson in life today. Gain a point, die. So we could do this, and yeah, Retiarus would die. Very likely, but I would get a point. My other option is to just, excuse me, not do this, hold back. These would rush forward, but then they'd be occupying the high ground, and I'd have to get them off the high ground. Highest hex in range of opponent. So, yeah. Interesting, if I don't deploy, they don't move. Because it's highest hex in range of opponent and farthest opponent. But then they just bring the third one on. So, hi Ian, thank you for joining in. Just got a lump in my throat. Don't know if I want to do this. If I lose a unit just to get 1 point, doesn't seem worthwhile. So I've got to get 6. The other option is that I bring the horse into play this turn, which means when I come into play, because I've got tactical, I can then move. And I could move 3, and I could go 1, 2, 3. But they'd already be on there. That's the thing. These are local units, so they've got 3 movement. This has got 4 movement. So they'd already be occupying the high ground. But they've only got range 1. So then they're going to have to come off the high ground in order to attack me. And then they'll have the advantage of height, which means they'll get an extra black die. Okay, we're going to do it. Decision made. Retiarius is going to come in, use his tactical ability to, boom, go on there. Right, next. Crossbowman comes out. Crossbowman can't move on the turn that he comes into play. He does have first strike, but nothing's in range. These two now move in order of my choice. I'm going to put this one on here. So it moves 3, the highest hex in range of an opponent. And this is going to move to here, which is the highest hex in range of an opponent. And then they are going to attack. Yeah, so this one doesn't get a bonus because it's on the same height. This one doesn't get a bonus either. So, not going to die. Oh, apparently, start of turn effects happen before King of the Hill points. Okay, thank you for confirming that. Good to know. So, 1 attack and another attack. I'll roll them at the same time, so it doesn't really matter. 1 damage. 1 damage on Retiarius. Right, so my turn. Oh, it might matter, because if that dealt 2 damage, then I would actually die before getting the point. So Retiarius takes a damage. So I got quite lucky there, but I get a point. Yay, we have a point. Right, now, what's Retiarius going to do? Is he going to stay there? I think he might. Although he's just going to die. That's the problem. That is the problem, isn't it? He's just going to die. And he'll die before getting the points. Thank you, Tom. Thank you for happy birthday yesterday. I'm extending my birthday. It's actually kind of all week. But yeah, yesterday was my actual birthday. But thank you for popping in. Much appreciated. I think we're going to bring Rosiantos into play. With 4 health. Yeah, I think so. And then Retiarius is going to attack. He's got a red dice, but if he attacks this, he also has a black dice because of the height advantage. 2 damage. Yeah, probably should be in the FAQ. I don't think they've updated the FAQ for quite a while, but it probably should be in the FAQ about the order of things at the start of the turn. And I guess it's not. I guess it's not in the FAQ, but it probably should be. So we've done the attack. That's it. That's my go done. Bustosaurus comes in. It's even worse. And then they stun Retiarius Yeah, right. Movement. So this doesn't need to move because it is on the highest hex within range. This doesn't move because it's on the highest hex within range. The crossbowman moves to there, so it's also on the highest hex within range. And Bustosaurus can't move because he's just come into play. And now all of these things are going to attack poor Retiaris. I'm not even going to bother rolling because there's no point, because at the start of the turn, Retiaris is going to take a damage and die anyway. Or be defeated. Give it its proper turn. Right. My go. Now we're going to bring in my hero on 1 health, but my hero has tactical and also has 3 movement and confidence. So I don't have the extra range, but I do have 3 movement. So I am going to go 1, 2, 3. And then Rosiantus is actually going to go here. So I'm not isolated. Isolated means you are completely on your own, I think. Should be called like alone. Yeah, isolated when you've got no allies in combat. So I'm not isolated, so I don't get my Joust with Giants abilities. But I do get confidence because I'm surrounded. So my attack is actually, and I don't have the range, but I have the black, I have 2 green, and confidence is another green. So I'm attacking with all of this. And I have to attack either that one or that one. And I think we're going to attack this one. There you go. 4 damage. Dead. The adrenaline-fused Nakom is dead. And then Rosiantus is going to attack... Oh, and I should have had an extra black for the height advantage as well. Yeah. Overkill. 2 yellow dice from Rosiantus. 1. Okay. Next turn. They've nothing to deploy. They've no tactics. The Tribune is the crossbowman, Liam Gallagher. That is the Tribune. So, the crossbowman doesn't need to move because it is on the highest hex. Oh no, it can move to here. That's the highest hex that it can get to, which is within range of an opponent. Nakom is already on there, and Bustosaurus is going to move to here. That's all of the movement done. As far as the attacks go, it's... archers will go for the farthest opponent. So actually, hang on. I could move the crossbowmen to here. Where were they? Where were the crossbowmen? Can't quite remember where the crossbowmen were. I have to just rewind a little bit. Okay, the crossbowmen were there. That's a shame. So the crossbowmen... Oh, no, that's good. Yeah, no, the crossbowmen were here. Right, so if I move the crossbowmen first, I move them to here. And now Bustosaurus can't get in. Grumble, 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 grumble. So he's now trying to get to there. And now the crossbowmen actually attack the farthest unit. So the farthest unit is this one. And the height advantage is not there, and it's not dug in. So 1 damage. In fact, it wasn't green, it was blue because of dodge. So no damage. And then Nakom. Nakom is going for the strongest opponent, which is Rosiantus. So it's 2 black, but those 2 black are reduced to 2 blue. Thank you, Dirk, for checking back. It's 2 damage. 2 damage on Rosiantus. But no damage on me, which is the important thing. But now, at the start of my turn, I take a damage. Ugh! So I have to use a blessing. So I've now got 1 blessing left. But I go back up to 12 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm back up to 12 health. And I gain a point. Right, next. How many more units can I bring on? One more unit. So, who do we want to bring on? I think we want to bring on... Let's bring on Ignean with 5 health. Right, movement. Not moving. Nope. I mean, I want to get rid of this so that I can then move on to that space. But I don't know whether that's actually going to happen, because as soon as I kill that, the crossbowman's probably going to move on there. So yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. And we don't want to kill the crossbowman, because if we do, I go down to 1 health. Ignean should be able to move. Nope, don't think so. I don't have 6 factions. I've only got 5. I've got blue, dark green, light green, brown, and orange. The white ones are neutral, so they don't count as a faction. I do have Cestus. Cestus has Hurl. Let's have a look at Hurl. Don't think I quite understood Hurl. This unit chooses an adjacent unit and displaces it to any available... Okay, let's go for it. Let's bring Cestus in instead then. Because I've not used this ability. So, we'll try that. Okay. Movement. Not moving. Attacks. We'll do Rosiantus first. 2 yellow. No damage. We'll do me. So I am a black, 2 green, an extra green, because I am confident. And then if I were to attack the crossbowman, I'd get an extra black. But I don't want to attack the crossbowman. So we'll go for Nakon. Oh, I can't not go for the crossbowman because Nakon's got taunt. So I have no choice. It's 2 damage. Okay, it's all a bit of a moot point. But there we go. Right, so there you go. No deployment, no tactics, movement. No, no, yes. Combat. I think the crossbowman is still going for Rosiantus. It's the furthest opponent. Sorry, the farthest opponent. So we'll do that one first. It's a green and a black because it's dug in. But because of dodge, it's 2 blue. 1 damage on Rosiantus. Then Nakon is a melee unit, so it's actually going for the strongest opponent, which is me. So that's got a black. No longer confident. That's true. No longer confident. Never mind. Black. 1 damage on me. Right, and then Bustosaurus, black and a blue. It's got combat lock, so I need to remember that. I can't move away. 2 damage on me. Oh, for retaliate. Right, my go. I take a damage. It's a shame they don't take damage. I get a point. So I'm now on 3. Put it here. 3 points. Right, movement. So 1, 2. Now that's an ability, so that's not going to happen just yet. But that's it for my movement. That can't move, and this isn't going to move. Okay, it was fun, but I don't think we're gonna use the hurl. I mean, I can use the hurl now. Okay, no, let's use the hurl. Yeah, let's use it. So I'm going to choose an adjacent unit, and I'm going to displace it to any available hex that is no more than 1 unit away from. So I'm going to hurl it to there. What that means is Rosiantus now has height advantage. Awesome. This is really thematic. He runs up the hill, picks him up, throws him over his shoulders. Lovely. Right, attacks. Well, these can all attack, so this unit's gone. Let's do Rosianthus. 2 yellow and a black. 1 damage. Say he's gone. Might not be. Cestus. 2 yellow, 2 black. Yeah, it's gone. Both Nacom units are defeated. Next is me. I am going to attack Bustosaurus. So I'm not outnumbered. So my confidence doesn't work. So I have a black, 2 green, and another black. Yeah, crossbowman will move in there, but then I'm going to throw him out the way. 2 damage on Bustosaurus. I take 1 damage back from retaliate. Next turn. So the crossbowman moves to there. Bustosaurus doesn't need to move, so he's not going to. Attacks. The crossbowman attacks the farthest unit. So we're going to get the crossbowman to attack Rosianthus. Yeah, why not? Green and a black. Oh, which is 2 blue because of the dodge. 2 damage. Rosianthus has been defeated. And Bustosaurus attacks me for a black and a blue. 1 damage. Right. My turn. I take a damage. I gain a point. Yeah, I can't do this because the ability comes afterwards, but it was fun. And we're still going to do it. We're still going to hurl the crossbowman to here. But I don't think we're going to attack it. Oh, but he's only got movement 1, so it can't get back in there next time. Okay. And that's it. And then we're going to attack Bustosaurus with a black, a green, and a green. 2. That's enough. So no retaliate. Right, next turn, the crossbowman wants to move to here. Highest hex that it can. Yeah, the highest hex that it can reach within range of an opponent. So it's always trying to get to higher ground. It then attacks the farthest opponent, which is me, but it isn't dug in. So it's just a green, which is no damage. Start of the next turn, I take a damage. That goes on there. That goes on to 5. And we don't want to kill the crossbowman. So in terms of movement, I'm going to move Cestus to there. And I'm going to just move me away. That's it. Then the crossbowman is trying to get to here. Goes there, attacks me. Isn't on higher ground. Gets a damage. Then next turn, Cestus takes 1 damage. And I get 6 points and I win. Ooh. Right, I think that's right. If it's not right, I apologise for making any mistakes. But who do I want to recruit? Do I want to recruit? I think I do want to recruit. I want to recruit and I want to get rid of the archer. And what do we want to replace it with? I've already got one of each of these, so it doesn't really matter which one I take, except we are about to do another bloodshed event in Lamosia. So I'm thinking Nacom, because it's got 3 movement, is what I'm thinking. What would happen if the horse were defeated in a bloodshed event? Well, it's undying, so it's never actually killed. Yeah, we're going to take a Nacom and we're going to replace the archer. Okay, so these are all going to go back unless I wanted to chance it, but I don't think I do. So we advance another week and those go in the bag. Didn't kill the crossbowman. I'm quite wounded. I've only got 1 blessing left. It's not looking good for the final battle. At one point, I didn't think we were going to get to the final battle, but we did. Okay. So, over to the map. We are moving here. It is a bloodshed event in Lamosia. which is the Deadly Mirage. The entrance to the oasis was guarded by a pair of shimmering warriors who seemed to flicker in and out of existence as they brandished their weapons. This gives a new meaning to dying of thirst, the hero joked. So you cannot include non-elite attackers in your lineup. Okay, I'll just move it over there. That's the only one I can't include. That's fine. Deadly Mirage. So we need a local unit. We have no local units. So that's going to be from the bag. And 2 others, all of which have tactics. Now, we've not had any of these Banes come out, which is a good thing. So 1, 2, 3. What's the betting I'm now going to draw a Bane? 1, 2, 3. No Bane. Right, so, Tic Tacs. What have they got? They have a Adrenaline. They have a Stun. And they have a Bolster Health. Okay, I can bring in me and 2 others. And it is a bloodshed event. So, yeah, off we go. 2, 3. And 1, 2. Right. So we're just trying to kill all of these. So there's no Tribune, none of that stuff. They go first. So Bustosaurus arrives along with the Reptilian. They do Adrenaline and they put it on the slowest unit. I think it goes on the slowest unit. Adrenaline, slowest unit. Yeah, so slowest ally, which is this one. So they've both got 2 movement now. Neither of them have tactical, so that's it. How many hit points has my hero got? Oh, I could have spectated. Yeah, no, I wanted to do this. I've got 3. We're fine. I might spectate on the next one. Yeah, I think spectating on the next one might be what I do. So, yeah, they've come in. Right, my go. How are we going to deal with these? Indeed. Well, they're only going to move 2. So I think we are going to bring on my newfound friend, Nakon. And that's it. That is all I'm doing. Can't move, doesn't attack, none of that stuff. Right, next. Harpoonsman comes in, tries to stun, bolster health. Bolster health on the Harpoonsman, 2 extra health. Harpoonsman can't move. Let's switch the camera view. Bustosaurus moves 2. Tries to get to the high ground. 1, 2. Reptilian moves 2. Tries to get to the high ground. Done. Right. Morning, Kyle. Thank you for joining in. And no, not another 7 to go. In fact, 1 o'clock was pretty much my cut-off time because Pete's arriving at 1:30 and we've got another playthrough at 2 o'clock. So I'm going to have to speed up. I should just about get this done in the next hour, but it's going to be tight. So, my go, I'm going to deploy we're going to deploy the horse. Interesting how I've completely shifted tactics from what I did earlier on. Then Nakon, because he's a local unit, has got 3 movement. So he goes 1, 2, 3. We're going to go here. Yeah, we're going to go there. Then attacks. I've got the high ground, so it's actually 2 black. And we're going to attack the Reptilian, 2 black. It's only 1, which is a shame because it's got regeneration. Pa. Right. Monica's doing some cleaning before your visit. You don't worry, Monica. You don't have to clean your house before you come to visit me. I don't mind what state your house is in, but don't forget, if you do come round, tea, milk, no sugar. Still waiting on that cup of tea from Loki earlier. Right, there you go. No more deployment. Unfortunately, Nakom is stunned. Then, what am I going to deploy? I can only deploy my hero now. So my hero comes into play, has tactical, has 3 movement. Yeah? Is that right? No, they haven't attacked. I've missed their attack. I'm getting all excited. They haven't attacked. So, Bustosaurus is trying to get to the highest hex within range. This is already on the highest hex within range. Harpoonsman moves to there. Right. Then they're going to attack. So Bustosaurus is on a black and a blue. 1 damage. And the reptilian is on 2 blue. 1 damage. So 2 damage off that fella. Right. Then it's my turn. So then I deploy. And I now have 3 movement because of the horse. And I have confidence, but confidence doesn't kick in because there's 3 of them and there's 3 of me. But I don't have the range. Okay, so we're going to go charge. Charge. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. This is stunned, so it can't attack. And we're going to attack Bustosaurus. So we're going to attack first with Rocinantus. She's 2 yellow. I'm going to take Retaliate. No damage, so I don't deal any back. Me is a black and 2 green. Confidence doesn't kick in. Height advantage doesn't kick in. 3 damage, and I take 1 back. So Bustosaurus is down to 1 health. Stun comes off. There go. No more deployment. No more tactics. I think I forgot to attack with the Harpoonsman. I did. No, in fact, it couldn't have moved. But it could have attacked. I forgot to attack with the Harpoonsman last time. It's another 1 damage on Nakom. Okay, so their turn. That doesn't need to move. That doesn't need to move. That does move there. They can all now attack, unfortunately. But the Harpoonsman attacks the farthest unit. So the Harpoonsman is going to attack Rocinantus. She's going to be 2 blue, not higher ground. 2 blue because of the dodge. No damage. Bustosaurus has to attack Nakom because of the taunt. So we will do that first. Black and blue. Is this a bloodshed event? Oh, this is a bloodshed event. That's taunted. That's regenerated, sorry. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah, it's got taunt. 1 damage. Nakom is down to 1 health. But we now have the reptilian's attack. 1 damage, dead. Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh dear, 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 dear. Right, my go. Combat lock. I can't move any of these units, so we're just going to attack. Yeah, Bustosaurus is dead. Right, next turn. Reptilian moves to here. Harpoonsman moves to here. I'm going to have the Harpoonsman attack Rocinantus because it's farthest unit. 2 blue. 1 damage, and then the Reptilian attacks Rocinantus. 2 damage. Rocinantus is down to 1 health. But again, undying, so doesn't actually die. Right. I'm going to move to here. And we're going to do... We're going to do me on the Harpoonsman. It's a black, 2 green, and another black for the height advantage. 3. Not good. It's got 1 health left. And Rocinantus is 2 yellow. Oh, no, in fact, I can't do that. It's got taunt. So I have to attack that one. Apologies for that. So I'll just knock off a black dice and call it 2 damage. And then Rocinantus attacks. Oh, that's actually worked out well. The Reptilian is dead. Then the Harpoonsman moves to there. It can attack either of them, so I'm going to get it to attack Rocinantus. It's got the height advantage, so it's 3 blue with the dodge. Dead, but doesn't ever die. And then on my turn, I'm going to stay where I am. And I'm going to attack. 3 damage. Not dead. Then the harpoonsman attacks me. Yeah, nothing, which is good. I've lost the horse now, so I've actually got a range, but I'm just going to stay there. Yeah, done. Right. Okay. The giant slaying is only if I'm on my own, literally completely on my own. Oh, which I now am. So actually, for that last round, my weakest die was replaced by a red. So I definitely did it. Right, now unfortunately that's died. Rosinantus comes back from the dead. But am I going to chance it? I think I am. So the reward I'm going to get for the combat is I am going to gain another attack dice, and I'm going to gain a yellow one. But then, after a successful bloodshed event, I'm going to gain Scion influence equal to the current act, -1. So that's 2, which is another Bane. So we're going to take a Bane. It's a bag Bane. So we're going to put that in the bag. Another week moves on. In order to recruit. So I am going to recruit, and we're going to take... I mean, I assume I can recruit. It says recruit a rival unit. Yeah, so not that one, because that was mine. So one of these, even though I defeated them, I can recruit them. Who are we going to recruit? Let's have... Where are we going to be going to? We're going to be going to Pluto's refugees, so we're going to take Bustosaurus. Yeah, because he likes the animals. Right. We're done. That was the Deadly Mirage. Bloodshed. I got the reward. We did the week. Right. Moving on. We go here. It is a sporting event in the Pluto's Refugees arena. So, am I recruiting a dead unit? Yeah, I think it can, because otherwise, in order to win a bloodshed event, you have to defeat all of the rival units. And this said, I can recruit a rival unit. So if they were all dead, then the wording wouldn't work. So I'm ruling it that you can recruit one of the defeated units, because otherwise, yeah, I don't think it would work. Don't think it would work. He's not quite dead. That might be wrong. Again, this is a hero prowess card from Aprilis. It may need clarification whether you can recruit a defeated unit from a bloodshed event. I don't know. Where we are. Where are we up to? We don't need that anymore. Definitely don't need that anymore. So, yeah, it's a sporting event, or we spectate. The sporting event is a sparring match. Rival units have an extra health. What's this going to get me? If I win this, I get to recruit, or I take tactics. I don't have any tactics, so I'm actually going to do it. And we are back to Pluto's Refugees, which is the arena with the beasts. Which one was it? It was this one. This is where we started. Come back. Which is not that one. That can go. We don't need that anymore. Here we go. Pluto's Refugees. Right. Okay, so we need the beasts. And we're using the extra ones from Hoplomachus Remastered. So we have a choice of 6 different beasts. Right. Okay. So what are we doing? We need a local unit, and we do have some local units left. And then 1, 2 plus the extra one from the bag. So 3 more units from the bag. All these chips in the bag, very satisfying. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Still don't have a Bane. Okay, tactics. First one, second one, and the last one. So we need a stun. We need another stun. And we need a bolster health. Okay, right. What have we got? We've got a hippopotamus and we've got a lion. 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right. So. Oh, rival units have +1 health. These are not rival units. But those are. So what have we got? We've got an Ignean with 6 health. We've got Nakom. Let's come back again. Like a bad penny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have an archer. And we have a crossbowman. Right. And it's not a sporting event, so we don't have any tribune or anything like that. Did I call it tribute earlier? I did. It's a tribune. Right. That's those done. Oh no, this is a sporting event. This is a sporting event. So the tribune is the first unit. In a sparring event, the tribune is the first unit. And at least people can't die in this one. But let's see how we get on. Are we ready? I think we are ready. So, Ignean is deployed to here, along with Nakom to here. And that's it. That's no bolster health. So bolster health, they've both got the same health, so we'll put it on Nakom. Look at that, 7 health. Wow. Big. Very big. So this was Rowan Atkinson. Yes, so Rowan Atkinson is the tribune for this arena. That was the next name that was suggested, I think. So my go. Well, I don't know. Who do we want to bring in? Because if we bring my hero in, I am isolated, which means I've got all of these special things. So that's what I'm tempted to do. And just bring my hero in. Just my hero. Nothing else. Just stay there on my own. I mean, that would be fun. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm going to bring my hero in, who has tactical. And I've got +1 range. And I've got first strike. So I can come in and I can attack. So we're going to do it. We're going to come in and we're going to attack. And because I'm isolated, my weakest attack die is replaced with a red. What do you mean we don't want to kill it? Place it on Ignean since we don't want to kill it. We have no choice. In a sparring event, the tribune goes on the first one in the queue. Yeah, we can't choose that. So my attack is actually a black, 2 green, and a yellow. But because I'm isolated, my weakest attack die is replaced by a red. So this is my attack against the lion. And I've got range 2 because my horse is not in play. Yeah. Oh, you mean bolster health. Sorry. Yes. You're absolutely right. Bolster health would have been better on Rowan Atkinson. So Rowan Atkinson is there with his 7 health. So we're gonna attack the lion. Got combat lock, Rowan, perfect strike. Yeah, I think we're good. Nice. The lion is dead. Long live the lion. Okay, Now it's the arena turn. It's roaming. So, blue and then red. 4 and then 4. It goes to here. Okay, over to the rivals. They deploy the archer. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. And they can't apply stun. So now it's movement. So they're trying to go for hero. Hero is what they're trying to go for. My hero is here. So moves 1, moves 1. That's it. They can't actually attack. So that's good. That's very good. My go. Now again, I don't think I want to deploy. I'm just going to stay on my own. I'm just going to stay on my own. And we're going to go here. And we're going to attack that. So again, I've got my normal black and 2 green. I have a yellow, but because I'm isolated, my yellow is increased to a red. And I've got +1 range because of this, because my horse is not in play. And we're going to attack Macon. Another 4 damage. Right, then it's the arena and the hippopotamus. 5 and then 6. So it doesn't move. It tries to go that way and then that way, and it can't. Now it's the rivals. The crossbowman turns up. And then movement. Right, this is where I'm in trouble. So Nakom. Oh no, I can move Nakom first. I can be a bit cheaty here. I can move Nakom first. And he can't go here or here anyway, because it's blocked. And now Ignian, we can't get in. Grumble, grumble. So we're going to move Ignian here, as it's moving towards nearest hex. And then the archer is going to move there, so it can get within range of me. The crossbowman can't move. So now this is attacking me and this is attacking me. Now I do have absorb, so it doesn't matter how much they roll, it's reduced to 1. So Nakom hits me for 1, and the archer also hits me for 1, which means I'm down to 0. So I'm going to use my last blessing. I have no blessings left, but I do go up to 12. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. Okay. So, my go. Do I want to bring in another one? I think I do. I think at this stage, am I going to bring in another one? And we're going to bring in... Who are we going to bring in? Let's bring in Peltast. Because he's got first strike. So basically can attack, turn comes into play. Ooh. You want to bring it there next to the animal? Possibly not. So we'll bring it in here. And then I'm going to move 1. And I'm going to move 1 to here. No, I'm going to move 1 to here. Or am I going to move 1 to here? I'll move 1 to here. Yeah, we'll run away. So, attacks. I have first strike, so I can attack. So we're going to go on there. So green and a yellow. That's 1 damage on Nakom. And then I'm going to attack the hippopotamus, I think. Because I'm a bit worried about it. Although I'm probably not going to kill it. No, we're going to go for Nakom. Black, 2 green, and a yellow. Yeah. Nakom is dead. Sorry, defeated. Right, there you go. No deployment. They haven't got tactical, so they can't use a tactic. And now it's their go. Ignian can't get to me, So it goes for the weakest opponent. The archer can move to here and get to me. The crossbowman can move to here. Did we roll for the hippopotamus? I don't think we did. Apologies. I need to roll for the hippopotamus. 5 and then 1. Hippopotamus just moves to there. Okay. Morning, Andre. Thank you very much for joining in today. Okay, Ignean attacks Peltast. Green and blue. 1 damage. Archer attacks me, because it can. Black and yellow. No damage. My go. I'm going to move... So Peltast can move 2. So Peltast is going to move to here. And I'm going to move to here. Okay, Peltast is actually going to attack the crossbowman. Well, no, we'll do my attack first on the archer, which is a black, 2 green and a yellow. It's 3 damage, which means the archer's dead. And then Peltast is going to attack the crossbowman for a green and a yellow. 1 damage on the crossbowman. Right, now it's the arena's turn. 6 and 3. So it moves that way and then that way. Unfortunately, that means the hippopotamus is attacking me. So it's got 2 blue and a green. My absorb is not on. I only take 1 damage. Right. Then it's their go. Ignean moves to there. Crossbow moves to there. They're both attacking me. So Ignean is a blue and a green. 2 damage. Crossbow is a green. No damage. So I take 2 more damage. Then am I going to deploy something? Well, I might as well, because I'm hoping that this is going to be it. So we'll deploy here the Bolas Hunter, because it's got first strike. So it can come in and attack straight away. And all we need to do is defeat the crossbowman. Yeah, that's all we need to do, because it's a sparring event, so it's everybody except the Tribune. So off we go. I'll do my attack first. 1 black, 2 green, and a yellow on the crossbowman. It's 2 damage. The Bolas Hunter, 1 damage, that's it. The crossbowman is dead. The battle is over. Oh, they can stun Peltast before moving. Okay, thank you. I missed that. They stun Peltast. That's fine. We didn't need that in the end. Whew. Right. So that was a sparring event. So I can recruit or I can gain 3 tactics. I'm going to gain 3 tactics. I'm going to get my prepared back. My Bolas Hunter. Who else have we got? We got that one. Just thinking about this. My other option is that I recruit Ignean. If I recruit Ignean, then I actually get the special tactic of native sense, because I have 3 from the same thing. And native sense says this unit becomes local. No, I'm just going to take 3 tactics. I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to take bolster health, and I'm going to take bolster health. They are the 3 tactics that I'm going to take. Okay, right. We are almost at the end. Oh, don't want to do that. Try and get this done. They're going to go back in the bag. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. Right, where are we now? Thank you, Ed. Tribune and intercept blow always seems lovely. Did I get something wrong? I possibly did. I may have got something wrong there. I can't remember. I think the Tribune had intercept blow and I missed it. But never mind. Apologies if I did. I'm just I'm really conscious of the time. I've got half an hour left, and I've got to finish this act. And also, I need to do the finale. It's going to be tricky. It's going to be very tricky to get this done in time. So, right. I thought I'd have plenty of time this morning, but unfortunately not. We got 2 weeks left. I think the plan is to go here and then go here. I was going to go here and spectate, but actually, I don't really want to spectate. But I think I'm going to. I think I'm running out of time physically in the real world. So we go there, we spectate, and then we're going to go here. Now, spectating is going to get me 2 sign influence, so that's not going to do anything. It is going to heal my hero to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I get 3 health back. But it also means I don't have a bloodshed event to do. So now we are going to fighting the Primus. So it's a Primus fight on Act 3. So here is the Primus. It's Stygiana. And on Act 3, they have, I believe, 10 health. Where is it? Yeah, this is the one thing that should have been on the back of the rulebook and isn't. It's on page 30. So, Act 3, 10 health. And wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 local units. Where are we? We're here. So that's Bustosaurus, Fury, and then 3 more from the bag. One, two, three. Great. Okay. The top 3, no, the top 4 have tactics. Yeah, top 4 have tactics. So we need a adrenaline. We need another adrenaline. What happens if it can't have them because there isn't enough available? I guess it just doesn't. Because it needs a bolster health. And I've taken a lot of the bolster healths. There is 1 left. Right, that's that. Otherwise, we just play as normal. And it's a bloodshed event. Doesn't use an event card. So, is it still going to deploy 2 at the start of each? I don't think you do the combat modifiers. Yeah, not applied for Primus combats. So it doesn't deploy 2 units on the first turn. Right. And Joe's confirmed. Yeah, if you run out of tactics, you just simply don't place 1. Right, off we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're okay with that. We're okay with that. We've got our tactics back. Kind of wanted to save them for the final fight. We'll see how we get on. So, Stygiana turns up. Stygiana is a Primus. She has... Planes are going overhead. She's got Retaliate, Combat Lock, and Agile. So we know what all of those things do. She's very tough. And then she's going to play Adrenaline on herself. So she's actually got 3 movement. There you go. Oh, beasts. I need the beasts. We've got the Chimera. Followed by Zig 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 Zig. Right, so here's what I'm thinking. I turn up and I do the same as I did last time, because when I'm on my own, I've got loads and loads of stuff, and I just take it myself. No tactics on elite units. Ah, good point. Good point. Thank you. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to turn up. we're going to go here. And because I've got tactical and first strike, I can move and attack. And I'm actually going to move. I'm going to move here. And we're going to attack the Chimera. And yes, because I'm isolated, my weakest die is replaced with a red. So I have a red and 2 green. Is this going to do it? Might not do it. Maybe we'll go the other way instead. Maybe we'll go the other way. Oh, and I'm also... No, I'm not confident. No, I'm not confident. I'm definitely not confident. I do have +1 range, but doesn't have retaliate. So, yeah, I'm hoping this is going to do it. Lots of cat hairs everywhere. All right, so off we go. Three health. It's gone. All right, that's that beast. Done. Next, we have this one. The Chimera is roaming. 2 and then 1. Moves to there, moves to there. Interesting. That means that space is blocked. So Bustosaurus turns up with 4 health, but then puts adrenaline on himself for an extra 1 movement, but can't move this turn. Stygiana is trying to go for me. She's got 2 movement, but only got 1 range, so can't attack me. So here's the decision. Do I just stay with just me? Because I have absorb, which means I can only take a maximum of 1 damage per attack. This would be hilarious if I literally just stay in here on my own. If I put another unit in, I lose the absorb. I think we might do it. What do you think? People saying that I should try soloing this. Eon says I might solo it. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. Let's do it on my own. This would be hilarious. So I'm going to move to here. And then I'm going to use my range 2 attack. She's a black, 2 green, and a red. Three damage. 3 damage on Stygiana. Okay. Now the arena. So where's the Chimera going to go? 5 and then 1. There. Okay. Right. Next. Nick arrives. There. Stygiana moves. And I'm going to have her move to here. Getting in the way of Bustosaurus. Oh no, he's got adrenaline. He's got adrenaline. So he can go 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we've got another adrenaline, which goes on... yes, adrenaline goes first. So adrenaline on Fury. So that's got +1 movement. And now attacks on me. So first, Stygiana. Problem is combat lock now. So I'm stuck. I'm going to be taking retaliate damage. Oh, they've both got combat lock and retaliate. Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Absorb is only when I get attacked. Stygiana has agile. So this is not going to get through the absorb. I might have a slight undo here. Well, no, I'm not going to undo it this time. But yeah, it's agile, so it's not an attack. So absorb doesn't work. I take 2 damage. But this is an attack. It's a black and a blue. I can only take a maximum of 1 from this. So I only take 1. It's not as good as we first thought. I still might try and do it though. Still might try and do it. My turn. So if I'm going to stay there, I literally can't move. We're going to attack Stygiana. Black, 2 green, red. Two damage, and I take 1 back. Not good. Not good. Then the arena. 4 and 6. Chimera moves to here. Sagittarius is deployed. Comes in with 2 health. Health chips and Fury. Right, so next. Fury moves. Only needs to move to there. Yeah, the Ignean might have to come into play. Definitely. So, Bustosaurus is a black and a blue. 2, but it's reduced to 1 because of the absorb. Fury is a red dice, reduced to 1. Not reduced to 1, it is 1. Stygiana, 2 green, 2 yellow. 3 damage. Yeah, plan's not worked. It was fun while it lasted. My turn. We're going to bring the Ignean into play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't attack this turn. Can't move, can't do anything. But I now am not isolated, so I don't have the red die. But we're going to go for Stygiana. So it's a black and 2 green. And a yellow. It's 3 damage. I take 1 point of retaliation back. 3 damage. Done. Next, the Chimera. 2 and 3. So it moves to there, and then it stops because it then can start eating up on the Sagittarius. So it does. It attacks. Blue and yellow. 1 damage on Sagittarius. It has dodge. That's fine. Still takes the damage. Right. There go. The Meteor Fighter comes out. Goes on there. Comes into play with 2 health. Absorb only reduces damage from attacks. Specifically attacks. Then they can't hamstring anything. But they can bolster health. So Sagittarius gets bolstered. Because it's the weakest unit. So it gets an extra 2 health. And then movement. Bustosaurus doesn't move. Stygiana doesn't move. Fury doesn't move. Sagittarius is trying to get to my hero. Can't get to my hero. Oh, can't move because of combat lock. Okay. And the Meteor Fighter has got tactical. Can't go in here because it's blocked. So doesn't move because there's no path. Fury can hamstring. Why can Fury hamstring? No, hamstring, it's got to be adjacent. Tactics can only be placed on adjacent enemies. Also, yeah. So I don't think it can. Right, attacks. Now the intercept blow can actually come into effect. So Bustosaurus is attacking. 1 damage, which I will absorb, I will intercept with the Ignean. Then Stygiana uses Agile. 1, which I will intercept on the Ignean. Fury, red dice. 1, intercept on the Ignean. That's it. Okay, my go. We're going to move the Ignean to here. I can't move my hero. So then I'm going to attack Stygiana. Green, 2 blue, yellow. Yeah, you can't... you can't intercept Agile. Oh, okay, hang on. When it's attacked. Oh, right. Okay, so how much was that? Was that 2? How much damage did Stygiana just do to me? It was 1. Right, okay. So we'll basically take 1 off there and put it onto there. Sorry, the other way around. 1 off there and put it onto there. Okay, so my hero's on 1 health. We are attacking Stygiana. Thank you for that. I've done 2. That is enough. Stygiana has been defeated. Now, does that end the battle straight away? I don't think it does. If you succeed, you move on to the next act. No. So it's a bloodshed event, so I do need to fight everything. Right, okay. So that was that. Ignean is a green and a blue. It's going to attack Fury. 2. Dead. Oh, I've got bolster health as well. Yeah. Forgot about that. Right. Let's say we did. Let's say we bolstered health the Ignean. Because we're definitely going to need it. Right. The arena's turn. The Chimera doesn't move and it starts eating the Sagittarius. 1 damage. Right. There go. Retiarius arrives. Thought he was my friend. So he turns up here. Bustosaurus doesn't need to move because it's already adjacent to me. Retiarius can move, so will, and can't attack. So he gets in the way of everybody else. Lols. Which means the Meteor Fighter now can't get to there, can't get to there, can't get around, so it doesn't move. Right. Okay, Retiarius can't attack because he's only just come into play. Bustosaurus can attack. It's 2 damage. I'll take it on the Ignean with the intercept blow. Sagittarius is attacking the Chimera. I may have forgotten to do that last time. 2 damage on the Chimera. And the Meteor Fighter can't attack. Okay. My go. Yes, I probably could have done another deploy. Pretty sure I can do a deploy. Yeah, I can deploy most of my units. So let's bring the Peltast into play because it's got first strike. Pop it here. And then we are just going to do some attacking. So I'm going to attack, well, with the Peltast first. So Peltast is going to attack Bustosaurus with a green and a yellow. No damage. Problem is, if I attack, the retaliate will kill me. So I'm going to attack Retiarius. Three, which kills Retiarius, which means the Ignean can't attack. Okay, next the arena. The Chimera attacks Sagittarius, dealing 1 damage. Alright, then it's their go. They have nothing more to deploy. They can't hamstring, because they don't hamstring the beasts. Should I have applied the hamstring on the Ignean? Okay, right, so the hamstring should have gone on the Ignean, which is fine, because it's not going to move. So now Bustosaurus doesn't need to move. Meteor Fighter can get into me. And does, but Sagittarius is combat locked. So we'll do Sagittarius' attack on the Chimera. 1 damage on the Chimera. Those two are going at it some. The Meteor Fighter has to attack Ignean because of Taunt. So that's 3 blue. 1 damage. And then Bustosaurus attacks me. Black and a blue, but I could intercept it if I wanted to. And I do. I intercept it. 1 damage. Whew. Right, my go. This is the important turn, I think. How many units have we got? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. If I bring in another unit, I won't have confidence. We've got this. It's got first strike. It can come in. Yes, we'll bring this in. So the Bolas Hunter comes in here. Right. I think everything can attack. So we're going to do Peltast first, which is 2 dice on this one. Two damage on Bustosaurus. Right, then I'm going to attack Bustosaurus with a black, 2 green and a yellow. Thought about bolstering. Yeah, I probably should bolster. We'll bolster the health of the Ignean. So, attack on Bustosaurus. Yes, dead. Okay, so no retaliate is the main thing. And then the Bolas Hunter is a black and a yellow on the Meteor Fighter, which is 1. Oh, it's got dodge. It shouldn't have been a black and a yellow. It should have been a blue and a yellow which is no damage on the meteor fighter. Right. Arena's turn. Chimera attacks the Sagittarius, killing it. That's that gone. Their turn. The meteor fighter attacks me, but it's the Ignean that's going to be taunted. So 1 damage on the Ignean. Thank you for the reminders of the bolster. And then I'm just going to plow everything I've got on the meteor fighter. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to kill it because it's only got 2 health left. Oh, it's got dodge. That doesn't apply to me. Dead. Right. Okay, we did it. So that is the end of Act 3. So my hero is on 1 health. I have no blessings. So I don't quite know how this works because I have never got to this point in the game before. And it is 8 minutes to 1. I have literally half an hour left before Pete arrives. We've got just enough time. We've finished Act 3. Oh, you heal to full. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so Primus fight rewards. Fully heal your hero. Gain a hero prowess of your choice. I don't have any. I've got all of my hero prowess cards. And if your troop had fewer than 5 units, gain up to 5 units. I don't recruit. That's the downside. Okay. There is no way to make the last boss, as it is followed by one of the hardest fights ever. Okay. It's not easy to save and go back tomorrow morning for 2 reasons. 1, I probably don't have time to save it. And 2, I'm busy all day tomorrow. Literally, I have no spare time tomorrow. I've got 3 streams planned, back to back. There's no spare time for tomorrow. So we're just going to see what happens when you do Act 3. So at the end of Act 3, I don't know. I've not read this part of the rulebook. So I didn't know if we now just teleport to Mount Vesuvius or you have to actually play a full Act 4. If you have to play a full Act 4, then yeah, we're not going to finish this today. I for some reason, I thought it was 3 acts and then just a final boss fight. But if we're saying, if the rules are that Act 4 is actually a normal full act, then yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this. So is that what happens? Is Act 4 a complete act all in itself? It's a full act. Okay, which means we're going to save. So we're not going to finish this today. I don't know when I'm going to finish this. Yeah, unfortunately, my schedule for the next couple of weeks is really full. I want to finish it. I have to finish it. I just don't know when I'm going to finish it. So watch this space, and I want to do it sooner rather than later while the rules are still kind of fresh in my head. But yeah, it's a shame because all of my plans were around getting this done yesterday, and that was wishful thinking. And to be honest, if I'd have had a practice game before yesterday like this, I could probably now play all 4 acts. I don't know. I mean, how long have we been this morning? We've been nearly 4 hours. What time did I start? 9. We've been nearly 4 hours for this act. I thought it was about 2 hours per act. Maybe 2.5, 3 hours. And then I thought Act 4 was just a big fight. I didn't realise you played through the whole act. So that's why my initial estimate was 9 hours. It turns out that was vastly wrong. And it's taking me about 4 hours per act. So we've been 12 hours so far. We've done Act 3. I have no blessings left. And we've now got to play Act 4. So we're going to pause this. I will be back. I don't know when. It might be Sunday. I'm out all day Saturday. And Sunday I was planning on taking a much, much needed day off. And it's the British Grand Prix on Sunday. But I'm not going to promise it, but maybe Sunday. If not Sunday, I'm afraid I'm just going to have to do it Monday morning when I should be working. I am behind on work now after taking this week off, but Monday morning might be the backup plan. So, for now, thank you very much to everybody for watching. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you to everybody for watching yesterday. The contest is still open, but I assume that the questions of that contest cannot be answered yet. I don't know. I've forgotten what questions we set. But if you have all of the answers that you need for the contest, then enter the contest now. If you don't, then you're going to have to wait a few days. But keep an eye on the channel. Obviously, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Click on the little notification bell so that you will get notified when I'm doing part 3. The video will appear on BGG anyway and various other places, so you shouldn't be able to miss it. And when part 3 is done, that's when the contest will open officially. And yeah. Next thing, just another thank you to Chip Theory Games for supporting the show by providing me with this review copy of the game and for the giveaway. So the copy of Hoplomachus Victorum that Chip Theory Games are providing is provided by them, not me. So thank you very much for that. A huge thank you to all of my Patreon supporters for your, not just your financial support, but your moral support, certainly over the past few days. It's been enjoyable, but I will be honest with you, it's been tough. And I'm really struggling. And I'm not sure whether I've actually enjoyed a lot of the stuff that I've done this week, just because I'm very run down, very tired, and yeah, it's not quite gone as enjoyable as I would have thought. But I'm pushing on, I'm still doing it, because that's what I do. And thank you for your support. If you want to support me directly, you can do so at patreon.com/gaming rules. You have access to the community and all sorts of extra stuff in the background. And if you've got a spare few pounds and you want to donate to the charity, there is a link to the charity in the description of this video. Thank you very much in advance. As for this afternoon, I am going to save this game now, however you save this game, but I'm going to do it. Pete is coming over. We are going to be playing a game from 1994 by Tom Lehman, him of Race for the Galaxy fame and other games. But in 1994, he published a game called Age of Exploration, which I don't think I've ever actually properly played. And this afternoon, me and Pete are going to try and play it. We might not be able to because the rulebook is very of its time. But if you're interested in that, that'll be happening at 2 o'clock today. Until then, I'm going to disappear. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.